Noonish, 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 every Wednesday, Noonish, every Wednesday, Noonish, every Wednesday around. Noonish, 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 Noonish. J.A. he was major league, playing around with them bats. Kia OG, making plays on the track. Sports and technology, we mix it in with facts. Catch him every Wednesday to like double tap. Lot of interviews with ballers and them winners. Yeah, Jay on Notre Dame all winner. Giving that ism, no pretender. And if they wanna hear the real, I tell you to send them to Noonish, 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 every Wednesday, Noonish, every Wednesday, Noonish, every Wednesday around. Noonish, 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 Noonish. J.A. he was major league, playing around with them bats. Kia OG, making plays on the track. Sports and technology, we mix it in with facts. Catch him every Wednesday to like league, playing around with them bats. Kia OG, making plays on the track. Sports and technology, we mix it in with facts. Catch him every Wednesday to like double tap.
Oh boy! Uh-oh, look at there. Off top. Yeah, they do us, man. You know what? We're quick on our feet. I don't know how that happens, but it does.
Noonish, Noonish,
I don't know why we're throwing
Noonish.
like that.
But what you know is body,
Noonish.
man. Happy Wednesday.
Right back in the saddle.
Sports and tech. We right back in the
J.A. he was major league,
game.
playing around with
Let's
them bats.
go. So much to
Kia
talk
OG,
about.
making plays on the
wait.
track. Sports and
Cinco de
technology,
Mayo,
we mix it
which
in
is
with
a
facts.
American
Catch him
Mexican
every
holiday. They don't
Wednesday
celebrate it
to
in
like
Mexico,
double
but
tap.
happy
Lot of
Cinco de
interviews
Mayo,
with
y'all.
ballers and them
You know,
winners.
it's the 6th de Mayo now.
Jay on Notre Dame
Yesterday, I
all
hope you had a
winner.
margarita or something.
Giving that ism, no pretender.
Special, man.
If they
You crank
wanna
up
hear
the
the
music
real, I
one
tell you
good
to
time,
send
man.
them.
It's Noonish Sports and
Noonish.
Tech. I'm your host, J.A.
Noonish.
a.k.a. Jonathan Anderson, here with
Noonish.
my awesome co-host, my
Noonish.
Ron Bow.
Noonish.
Wow, what's going down?
Noonish. Noonish.
Same old, man.
Yeah.
Noonish.
I'm kicking
Noonish.
it, but not that high.
You kicking it, but not that high, huh?
Yeah. Flopping, but I can't fly.
Hey, you got the right hat on for them flops now. Got that Laker hat on.
I don't know. They ain't gonna say that. The only reason they flopping, they brought your boy over there. They have a better chance of winning with a healthy AD.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But that's a hill. That's a big hill.
Hey, and if we all be drunk, right? It was a fifth, huh? Speaking of, hope y'all got your nice little whiskey out here. But hey, man, we got so much to talk about, man. And y'all know how we like to start this thing off with the one and only Christian. What's good? Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh, that, you know the people got to say something.
Wow.
You know, let the people get it out.
Wow. Guys, I'm shy.
Let them get it out. Let them get it out.
You shy until the camera come on.
I'm shy.
What's going
Just kidding,
on?
I'm not.
Yeah. I think you good. Ain't no shyness in there. What's good, Miss C? How you been, girl?
I'm doing so well. I'm laughing so hard because I have in-ear monitors that like basically are touching my eardrum, and when Unc cheers for me, it like the pitch is so like I can't hear anything. It just sounds like a hum. So anyway, thank you, Unc. I might have lost my hearing in this right ear, but it was worth it. It was
make you itch your ear like.
I was like, oh.
Start making that throat sound.
No, it's great.
What's good with you though, girl? How you been?
I feel like, I mean, is the week flown by? I was just with you guys, and here we are.
Back again.
It's my favorite part of the week. I'm feeling good. What about you guys? What's the vibe over there?
Oh, hey, we always good.
Good vibrations in the building, always, man, always and forever. See why? You know, especially when we get to hear some of this good F1 talk. When we got the young buck taking all these dubs.
Oh my god! Should we just dive right in?
Let's dive in. Why not?
I think we should dive right in. Guys, might I just let you know we are in a record-breaking season of F1. Not only do we have the craziest regulation changes for the 2026 season, not only do we have 2 new cars on track with a whole new team, but we have the youngest world championship leader winning his 3rd race in a row for Formula One. Our young guy who we've talked about for years.
Young Kimmy.
Lil Kim, I like to call him because he is actually quite little. And wow, he's 19 years old and he's literally breaking records left and right. But let me tell you my favorite part of the weekend, and I'll dive into the race and how it all unfolded. But he was on a press conference. Unc, you'll really get a kick out of this. He's on a press conference. He's sitting down and he's like facing out to like all the activities. So they're doing a conference. The couch is flipped. So he's looking out right to the crowd. Yeah. And he's talking and all of a sudden he gets like kind of distracted. And then he's like, sorry, I'm just looking at the DJ back there. He's like, it kind of looks like Shaquille O'Neal. And he was like, no, that's not Shaquille O'Neal.
Was it Shaq?
It was.
Wow, that's crazy.
It was so funny. So, like, I think it was ESPN F1 that posted, or maybe it was SportsCenter. Shaq commented and said, "That's not Shaq. That's Diesel, DJ Diesel."
Kimmy was fanboying.
Kimmy was like, that can't be him. You know, like what a weird place to see him. But you know,
Shaq actually DJ in Vegas.
Yeah, Shaq is cold, man. Yeah. He is musically talented across the board, like straight up. Yeah.
I saw him perform at Komodo in Dallas for an event for it was like a live golf event. And like I'm not very tall, but he was standing next to tall people and just dwarfed everybody. Like it was so funny. I had to stand, like I was trying to see him perform. Like it was packed. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. But he actually isn't bad. Yeah. But he DJs a bunch of events. So I just thought that was so funny. I'm like, one, I'm proud for Kimmy even knowing that Shaq is a thing, but I'm not surprised he didn't know that he was also a DJ that weekend.
He's like, is that Shaq? No, it's another 7 foot big massive man DJ.
I'm not surprised because he's only 19.
Yeah, true. True. Yeah. Very true.
That's true. I'm
if
not
he's been a little older,
mad at it.
But 19, he probably don't even know that much about Shaq.
Yeah. Hey, I tell you what. What were you saying?
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I'm gonna drink my drink.
I'm about to switch up this thing real quick. But I was real happy to see the Papaya Boys back up on top, and I think that's gonna be very scary for the rest of F1.
Okay, so I don't think I made my official predictions last week, but what I did say, and I know we talked about, is that Mercedes when it comes to making changes, like they had been doing so well, it's like, do we want to make massive modifications heading into this weekend, knowing that it is also a sprint weekend, which you guys know means multiple opportunities for points. So one mini race and then the actual race. And so I'm like, Mercedes, if I'm Mercedes, I'm not making any drastic changes. I'm not doing anything crazy. But if I'm McLaren, who's kind of been struggling, like I feel like I can make some big shifts and, it'd be better than not starting the race at all, which they had problems with in the earlier races for the first, couple of parts of the season. Seeing them come through on a sprint race was great. I really, for a second during the race, let me backtrack a little bit. You guys know Miami. It's like always an 80% chance of rain, right? Like rain, you could be sunny one day or 1 minute and then cloudy and rainy the next. Well, there was some like supercell of storms coming in. And so ultimately they make a call to move the race up in time, which if I'm being honest, I can't remember. I know it's happened, but I can't remember the last time they did it like that. So they moved the race up, I think 2 or 3 hours, which was fine for me. I'm like, it's not UK time. This was in, Florida Eastern Standard Time. So it wasn't like anything drastic. It wasn't like I was going to be up at 1 a.m. instead of 5 a.m, and so they moved the race time frame up. And I think they made the absolute right call. There was a lot of concerns about rain maybe being too dangerous for them to even race at all. And they got a sprinkle, but it really wasn't that bad. I think some teams were probably hoping for some rain to mix things up. But yeah, it was to be back after a 5.5 week long break. I think Miami was a good place to be for that. Some people have said Miami's boring. I'm like, if you say Miami's boring, then you probably hate every other race too. I think it's visually one of the cooler tracks. I think it's new. I think people just want to crap on American
People
F1
like to hate on
tracks,
everything. They're doing something right.
Yeah, I think it was pretty good. So anyway, we have Kimi Antonelli who starts on pole. And now we've talked about this. We've talked about this multiple times because it happens every time. Mercedes starting on pole does not mean they're going to lead that first lap. He, in fact, rolls back several positions and Leclerc gets out in front really quite fast.
Yeah.
Verstappen, this was a rookie move from Verstappen, and I didn't realize that he hadn't been hit by somebody. This was just on him. He spins out in the first lap and just tumbles down.
Max did?
He did. I thought that was a crash.
Boy, hit that mushroom.
He really did. He hit a banana peel. He hit a banana peel and spins out. And I'm listening to the radio where he apologizes, which is like kind of out of character for him, but he realizes it's his fault. I don't think he got tipped by anybody else. I don't think he got. So he's like, sorry guys, like that's my bad. But yeah, it was pretty crazy. So I'm never like super discouraged if Kimi's falls back, because each time he's done that, he's won the race. So maybe there's something to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he is very quickly able to make up some pace. Verstappen drops back. There's a couple of tussles happening really in the first few laps. Lewis and who did he hit? Colapinto, who's an Alpine driver. He's got a couple of interactions with him that weren't pretty, but ultimately everyone was playing the waiting game on tires. So we've talked about this where everyone has to make a tire change. Yeah. You have to use at least 2 sets of tires. So that warrants at least 1 pit stop. And in this case though, they were looking for rain, which would warrant a change to their wet tires that they have. It's all very different. The compounds are very different. They need to have more grip and traction when there's rain, but then there's an intermediate type of tire that they call inters, which is for like a track that's kind of drying but not wet. So the whole time everyone's like, when are the wet tires going to come out? When is the rain coming? And it was just really taking gambles on pit stops the whole time, because if rain comes in, you guys know how it is. Rain comes in and safety cars will come out. They might even red flag the race. It gets pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
And of course we didn't see a sprinkle of rain, maybe a drizzle, maybe a little drizz,
which is odd for Miami to not get any.
It was pretty weird for it to be like as dark and scary as it was. The morning though, there was still water sitting, slightly on the track. I think the series before kind of dried it up a little bit, but yeah, it was looking dark and scary. So anyway, I think that Kimi is super impressive. He handles himself really well.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean, the starts are one thing, but he now becomes the youngest pole winner, the youngest to lead the Drivers' Championship, and only the third driver in history to take 3 poles in a row. And there's only 2 other drivers who've had 3 races won consecutively back to back to back.
Max and Lewis?
Surprisingly not. That surprised me. I was like, I swear that there were multiple like 3 and 4 in a row.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think this was for like the first part of the season. Like there was like at the early part of the season. There's some math there, but pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Here's what I want to talk about though. How do you feel if you're Lewis Hamilton, who he had an okay race. It wasn't anything punchy. He had some damage. I wish I would have seen him race without the damage from Colapinto. He finishes like in 6th or 7th. I just cannot help but think, what do you think he's thinking, given that he's not yet won a race with Ferrari, just a sprint race? And this kid who's 19 years old, Lewis could be his father, is winning in the seat that Lewis used to have.
He's got to be sick. You got to be sick about it.
I mean, he's classy about it, but I'm cooked.
He's got to be sick about that. I mean, he can't buy a win. He can barely buy a podium. He got a couple. I think he got 1 podium this year, a couple 4th place finishes. But it's been rough on him, man.
Well, Lewis has got to come to the realization that it's the changing of the guard.
Man.
Like I said, Lewis old enough to be his father. So it's going to always be a changing of the guard.
For sure. But if he was in Mercedes, he might still be the lieutenant.
Well, whose choice was that? Was that Lewis's? Okay.
Yep. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like Lewis made that decision. And last year was kind of this like, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Like Kimi was doing well, but he wasn't doing this well. I will say, Mercedes was doing better last year than they were the last, I guess, year or so that Lewis was there. And they were doing certainly better than Ferrari at one point. So yeah, I mean, I think that there like comes that moment. I don't know. It's hard in the sport like that. You're literally driving by these people. You're seeing them every day. There's luckily he had his 5.5 week break gallivanting on the beach with Kim Kardashian to take, his mind off things. But then he comes back and Kimi wins again. I didn't call that. I thought, I don't know, maybe these teams are going to make some drastic changes. McLaren did win. Lando won the sprint race. And then they ended up on the podium for the race. And I just thought like, McLaren's back. The Papaya boys are back, but I don't know. There's something to that kid. And I think, part of me thinks it's because it's like in the same idea that he's doing well, like that he has a lot to lose if something happens. But at the same time, I'm like, he's 19. There's guys on that track who've been racing over 20 years who might not have a win, like his type of record in a season.
Yeah.
Fernando and Lewis obviously have won championships, but I mean, he's 19 and Max was pretty young when he first got his start, but he had that, dominance just in the last couple of years. So I just can't even imagine my second season in F1 to have this type of traction is, no pun intended, it's pretty crazy. So
yeah,
I don't know. I think we've been talking, I think we've had our eyes on him for a while. But I'm excited to see what happens next. They have a little bit of a gap and then they go to Canada, and then we really jump into like really the meat of the season. And so I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think I don't know. Miami is a fun one. I think it's like a nice shift in things, a nice breakup. And then they'll head to Canada and we'll see how it all plays out. Let's see if we can't get Kimi 4 in a row. Yeah. That would be nuts. That'd be actually nuts if he does.
For sure. Nah, I mean, it's possible. The kid's killing it right now. So shout out to you, Kimi. We want to see you keep winning. We like winners around
Kimi.
here.
We do.
Winners.
We
Cool.
do.
Well, also, that's a young star. And speaking of young stars and stars, we got falling stars. The Dallas Stars have fallen to the Minnesota Wild. What in the world happened, CY?
I just feel like I don't know. If I'm being honest, I don't know. I thought we'd go into game 6. I'm like, okay, we got to shake this shit up. There were some like glimmers of hope. I really felt like. Also, my TikTok feed is down, so I'm so sorry that I'm not in there. I don't know what's going on. But I don't know. I had in, you know, cautiously optimistic. It didn't look promising. They were away. But it turns out like game 6 was just kind of exactly what the rest of the series was like. Minnesota didn't, I'm not even going to say they played super well. I just feel like Dallas played really badly. And I hate to say that, but it just felt disjointed. It felt out of sync. I mean, Ottinger had a couple of like, you know, he had some rough patches in up until those, you know, up until game 6, but he really worked his butt off. For sometimes I'm like, where is our defense? What is going on? But ultimately, it's all about scoring goals, and the Minnesota Wild was scoring goals. And for game 6, like so much, you guys know what an empty net goal is, right? Or when they
I saw that.
Goal.
Yeah.
When I say nothing stings more than an empty netter, like at that juncture of time where we were at, I'm like, and then they did it twice.
Man.
Yeah, I saw that.
Hey, and they haven't stopped scoring goals either, man. Them boys have been running it up.
Oh my God.
Nobody saw it coming.
I'll be honest, like it takes a lot for me to, in fact, I pride myself on saying like, I'm not going to turn off a game. Like I'll power through. I'm not the type to ever leave a game early, even if things are down. Like I like to rally. I like to get crazy. You know, I like to stay through. I was very close to turning off my Victory Plus stream and going to bed. I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I'll just say like we have some really key players that continue to deliver for us. I'm concerned about Mikko Rantanen, who we talked about this last week. We traded for Logan, you know, away. We traded Logan Stankoven away, who is on an absolute tear. I don't think they've lost a playoff game yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mikko really, I was like, there's a lot of money on this ice between Mikko, Jamie Benn. Where was Jamie Benn? Nowhere to be seen. Tyler Sagan's obviously out. Like we have a lot of money locked up, and I was just, I don't know. I missed Rupe Hintz. We had Lindquist out. Like we had some issues, and I just did not. I didn't feel super confident, and I didn't feel like we were deserving of the wins, or of the win. Like Minnesota ran laps around us, and I don't know when that happens. I don't know if this is how you guys feel. Like when my team loses, the team that beat me, I'm like, you might as well go all the way. Like if you're gonna be the team that takes me down, I want you to win the whole thing. Like I want to
represent.
I want to lose to the championship winning team. Like that makes me feel a lot
better. Absolutely.
I don't know if that's how you guys take it.
Well, I'm gonna say it make me feel a lot better, but I'd rather lose to the champion than somebody that got knocked off right after they beat me.
Absolutely.
I that's how I was just like, you know what? That's what I want. I want to see. Now I'll tell you that the opposite is happening. So here I am. I'm like, you know what? Fine. We weren't ready. We weren't going to make it. It's fine. They're going to go up against the Avs, who are they're a problem all the time for us. I said, that's fine. Let's just see what the Wild does. Obviously, they're so good. The Wild loses to the Avalanche 9-6. I said, what is this, spring training baseball? I have not seen a hockey game postseason. 9-6. I was like, what on earth? That could be a football game. Yep. I was like, oh my God.
All facts. What you're saying right now.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. They haven't stopped scoring. Like it's been crazy, those guys, and the run that they're on right now. It's pretty wild, but no pun intended.
We'll see what happens. I'm rooting, honestly, at this point. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care about the Wild. I don't care about the Avs. Vegas, cool. They they've been fun to watch the last couple of years since they're relatively new. But I'm kind of rooting for Carolina. I want Stankoven to get his ring. If it's gonna be anybody, let's get Stank Boy, Logan Stanky Legs, Stankoven, his
Stanky
ring.
Leg.
That's what I'm rooting for. So we'll see. Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that, man. We want to see Stanky do something. He's still in it, so we can get behind somebody in these playoffs. But dang, Stars, come on, man. We was depending on y'all around here in Dallas.
I had my lucky cup. I had my shirt on. I changed my mood lighting in my house to green for good luck. And I'm like, oh man, here I am, just becoming yet another Cowboys fan, but for the Stars.
Hey, don't do that next year. And speaking of more stars, we're on a nice little star journey today. The Met Gala had several athlete stars out there representing, all dressed up, looking nice.
Guys, Okay, talk about a turnaround for my mood. The Met Gala 2026. One of my favorite, I think it's a lot of people's favorite moments. Like we don't get to go into the gala, so it's really all about the red carpet. But wow, magical. Here were things that I was excited about. Venus Williams, stunning.
Yep.
Alyssa Liu, stunning.
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson, stunning. Really every athlete that walked the carpet, I was like, okay, why are they outshining some of the actresses and even like models and stuff? Serena looked great. Naomi Osaka was there. Who else?
Wow.
Oh, wait. Actually, can I tell you my favorite?
Yes, please.
Paige Beckers came out and I was like, you're joking. She had like a stunning like pantsuit situation. And it just made me think, am I ugly or do I just not know how to do my hair and makeup? She looked, like she's cute. And we always see her like playing basketball. So I don't expect her to have hair and makeup on.
Yep.
She looked like a absolute like runway Vogue editorial model when she walked out. And I'm like, you know what? Normally I don't like to comment on someone's athlete's appearances, like they're athletes to start, but she looked so good that I was like,
yeah, man.
I gotta learn how to do my hair and makeup.
Hey, she can do it up, man, when she wants to, and that's what the WNBA is. They're flipping. They're like, man, yeah.
Oh, they're flipping that script.
Yeah,
and I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
There were some others like.
Yeah, we just can't wait for Brittany Griner to retire. We can't wait. No, I'm just playing.
I'm trying to think of who else looked really good. You know who notably wasn't there?
Who?
Lewis Hamilton. This is I'm not joking. I was doing a podcast, not as fun as this podcast, but I was doing a podcast that night, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I've got to get off. It's so late. I got to get out of here. But really, I wanted to check if Lewis Hamilton showed up because he has. Forget Kim. I wasn't worried about that. Like he has gone the last several years. In fact, one year he bought a whole table, which was like I think $100,000 per person, to bring Black designers and people to sit with him at his table. So I was like, okay, he's going to do something again. And he didn't. I'm just wondering, like, was he just too tired post Miami? Was he planning to be there? Was he not? Because it was the following day. So I don't know. I would have liked to see Lewis Hamilton wearing what Russell Westbrook wore, which was a blue jacket and no shirt. I said, you do you, Russell.
Not so much Russ in that thing. Russ, I think it's come and gone past Russ, man. I saw him in that Savannah Bananas uniform. I was like, geez, bro, like, you're not trying at all.
When was that?
Last week he went out and got some at bats with the Savannah Bananas, and it just
fun.
He's already accepted the fact he's about to retire right now.
He's like, let me go on my side quest.
Yeah.
Let me test some things out. Yeah, it was. I think it's really fun. You guys know we've talked about this a lot. Like a fashion and sports crossover are so fun, and they really delivered. Asia Wilson looked literally like a Greek goddess. But yeah, I think Paige Beckers was like one of my highlights. That and I love Justin Jefferson and. Russell and Sierra were there. They look pretty. They always do. So it was just nice to see some fresh faces. And you know who? I can't believe I almost brought. Do you know who also was there?
Who also was there?
Our dear friend 6'5" Carson Hocevar. He looked like a fish out of water walking that red carpet, coming off a Talladega win.
Yeah.
He was on pole the next race. I don't even remember where they were this last one, but Chase Elliott ends up winning. He was on pole. But yeah, he walked out there looking like he reminds me, I think it's just because I've seen him in that cowboy like style look that he looked like Woody from Toy Story. Like, he's just kind of gangly and his legs kind of move all over the place.
Yeah.
But Carson was out there showing off on the red carpet. I just want to know, like, do people know who he is? Like, were they confused? Who is this very tall individual? But
probably so.
To bring
trying to figure it out.
Our good boy.
Yep.
So fun.
Yeah, that sounds like it was a good time at the Met Gala as it is every year. People just going to see. I think Beyonce had on a bedazzled skeleton or something like that. Like
she can do no wrong.
Yeah, it's always fun to see what they come out with, man. The stars they show up and you know they do their thing, man. But yeah, man. Anyways, you show up like a star every week. CY and do your thing too, girl.
Oh, wait a second. Wait, I have on today. When I just realized that I said I don't know where NASCAR was this last weekend. They were in Texas. So sorry, but I wanted to show off my U of A 1991 limited edition U of A because you guys are always wearing your jerseys, and of course you're not. I don't have a jersey, but
The one day.
pulled. It was so funny because I was looking at Sean. I have some cards. Sean Elliott, who played at the U of A. He was my mom's friend, actually. That's how I even knew about him.
Yeah.
To go on to the Spurs, but I randomly came across his cards and I was like, look at that.
Nice.
Look at us.
Oh, Sean Elliott, man. I ain't heard that name in a minute.
Some great players.
Absolutely, they still do.
Yeah.
Including DeAndre Ayton.
Mm-hmm.
I said some great players. But anyway,
I'll let you guys do your thing. Love y'all so much.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'll see you next week.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for tapping in, girl.
How about next Wednesday, noonish? You gonna be there?
Hey, it's going down. We'll definitely be there next Wednesday sometime around noon, girl. Make sure you're there as well.
Make sure you're there. I'll talk to y'all soon. Unc, I love you. I'll see you soon.
Okay,
hey. And that is the one and only Miss Christiana. Yeah, bro. Let's go. Man, as y'all can see, we having some technical difficulties with the cameras today. But we ain't going nowhere, man.
We ain't going nowhere. We doing our thing.
We right here, man.
Yeah, we right here.
Yeah, man, you know, they trying to make it difficult on us, but it's all good. We'll be right there, y'all.
You know,
give us just a second, man.
You know, it's this internet. A lot of people don't know all this stuff is in the air. And if you notice, when you have clouds and winds, and we have a little weather, so that may be affecting the internet. But otherwise, we're gonna keep it moving. We're not gonna stop.
We're
not gonna stop. Can't stop.
All right, y'all. Let me see here. I think we're back.
Okay,
that got to get us in the right location. Yeah. Got to get us in the right location so y'all can see these topics on the screen, man. But we are back at it. Little color correction. Not gonna worry about it right now. We're gonna jump into these good topics. Let's get it, man.
Get it.
So, Unc, and shout out Trip the Ghost in the building.
Trip the Ghost.
Your boy Trip.
That's that Laker hat, Trip.
Yeah,
that Laker hat.
He got that Laker hat on today.
No win. I just got the hat on.
Just showing support.
I've been a Laker fan for forever and ever.
Yeah, just showing that you know.
Since Jerry West and Elgin Baylor. Happy House to Gail Goodrich. Oh, those some guys Strip don't know.
And anyway. I'm riding with him regardless. It don't matter. I'm riding with me down with the cause, you know. Who cares about that loss last night? We don't. But before we get to them Lakers, I mean, we do care, actually.
Yeah.
But Stephon Diggs, not guilty. Another one of those situations where he was trying to get extorted. Somebody was trying to extort the young man. The young lady was trying to extort the young man. And, you know, for millions of dollars, evidently it was a chef that he was knocking off before she started working for him. And then once she started working for him, he was paying her like $2,000 a week to cook. And her feelings got involved when he started bringing other women around and stuff, you know, evidently.
Yeah.
But what you think about this whole situation right here? Huh?
Oh, I think it's a bunch of baloney.
Yeah.
You know, and baloney. The baloney stayed on the counter too long, and they throwed it out. Baloney stayed on the counter. You know, baloney is one of the worst lunch to me. You got to eat it right away. Yeah. You lay it on the counter so like oh, this been throw it out. Throw it out. Not guilty. It's baloney.
Yeah, man. Yeah. No, I don't know. You know,
what these young men have to be careful. Sometimes you got to keep yourself out of situations, and then you won't even be in a situation to be extorted.
Yeah, man. Something got to give, though. Something's got to give because, these young men getting put in these situations by these young women.
Just because somebody said something?
Just because somebody said something. And man,
no evidence, no nothing.
Yeah, he don't have a team right now. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I don't think that's right at all. I think that's real flugazy. You know, there's got to be some type of punishment, man, for doing that to a young man's career. You know, just falsely accusing him of something because your feelings got hurt is not okay.
No, I mean, but you know the way the law is written, it's probably never gonna happen to her.
I mean,
unless she counter sue, and she probably don't have anything to sue for.
I mean, so what can these young men do to protect themselves against these snakish acts? You know, because it's not gonna be the last time we see something like this.
I can't say exactly what you need to do. You just gotta be very careful, man.
Yeah,
and you gotta screen the people that's around you.
Absolutely.
And it's the whole thing. If you hire somebody to cook, let them cook,
man.
Because once they cook and serve you, now their feelings involved.
Yeah.
And they think that they have a connection that they don't have.
Well, they were connecting before she became the cook.
Okay. And that's how you, became the cook, because y'all were Now, are you really a cook? Or are you just somebody paying to be around?
You know what I'm saying? And it sounds like he was paying them to be around to make some of them good meals.
Yeah.
And she could probably cook some, clearly.
I mean,
you know,
it's different between knowing how to cook and being a chef or a cook.
For sure.
You know, now, does she know how to cook or is she a cook?
Yeah, see,
that's something we'll never know.
She cooking up something.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's necessarily
after she got through cooking up what she was cooking, then she tried to cook his bank account.
Yeah, try to cook him again.
Yeah, try to cook him again.
And that's just that's a messy situation, man. But like I say, something got to give, man. Like at some point, you know, these people got to be penalized for putting these young men's lives at risk, right? Like that's that man's livelihood, how he makes money. Right now, he's jobless because of this situation. And you know, had this not happened, I don't know, New England might not have brought him back. Maybe they would have. I don't know. Yeah. But you know, this definitely didn't help the situation. And he had a pretty solid season for them boys last year too.
Oh yeah, he did. Well, he'll be somewhere. He's talented, so he'll be somewhere. He'll be on the team.
Man, what'd you say, Trip? Trip say, we need the real. The BBL bitch. They just ain't to be trusted.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Facts, bro.
Yeah, you
gotta have that real around here, man.
You know, go get your certified chef.
Yeah,
and then let them cook and go about your business, and then get your girls on the side, so your cook won't be mad because you're in the room cooking.
Straight up, period, man. Keep it separate. Keep it separate, man. That's all we got to say about that.
Keep it moving. And I'm glad he found not guilty. I am.
Absolutely, me too, man. We don't want to see that drama, man, especially behind no female. That's crazy. Since the beginning of time, been going down like that. So, I'm moving on to the MLB. Actually, before we get to the MLB, I meant to make a graphic for this, man. We got to talk about it, though. I don't have a graphic, but we got our Noonish Sports up. David Benavidez, man. Congrats to the young man. The dude is showing how talented he is with those hands. He went up to the 200 pounds.
He put on what, 26?
Cruiserweight, like 25 pounds heavier than what he typically. He was at 168 for a minute.
Yeah.
And my boy went up to 200 pounds to fight Zerto.
They gave him the business.
Oh my gosh, beat the brakes off that man. Zerto just couldn't handle the quickness. Yeah. Benavidez, not only was he, lightweight, they throw a lot of punches. Benavidez got some sting on the end of them punches.
Oh yeah, oh absolutely.
Blew that man's face smooth up. Like crazy. Incredible to watch. Incredible talent, man. No way in hell Canelo Alvarez is gonna fight David Benavidez.
No, if he do, he gonna give Canelo the business.
That's a complete mismatch.
Yeah.
Because he can carry the weight, he keeps the speed. He's a 6'2" boxer in there. With Canelo, that's not even a fight, man. That is not a fight. So, shout out to you, David Benavidez, man. That dude, Canelo, was at the match and left in like the third round. With a Jaime Martinez shirt on, or whatever, Jaime Munguia, whatever his name is. shirt on. But yeah, man, that speaks to the performance that he watched. Made that man leave early. He didn't want no smoke, want no questions after the fight. None of that. Canelo got up, rose up, and walked up out that bad boy. But also, man, Dallas's own Errol Spence, he's coming back to the ring, fighting Tim Tszyu on June 25th,
I'm not excited.
I'm sorry, July 25th. You're not excited about it?
No.
We're talking 3 years off. Got 1 loss in his career. He's got a new trainer now. He's no longer with Derrick James, the great, the man that he's got all his wins, all his titles training under. 1 loss and the relationship is tarnished. Like, that's crazy to me. But now he's fighting with Ronnie Shields. Is training him. Legendary trainer. You're not excited about this?
No. Because I'm going to tell you, man, Errol did not look bad. Errol looked like he need to retire.
In that last fight,
and I'm not excited to see Errol get banged up again like that, man.
Man.
And the way he looked, and it's been 3 years, you know, your skills done eroded some in 3 years.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know what Errol plan on doing or any of that, but I'm not excited to see Errol back.
For sure, man.
I'm not.
Let me see. Trip said, I knew Blu-ray, his old trainer. He's in your city. Oh yeah, you know Blu-ray, yeah, man. We know Derek too, yeah, bro. Like, I don't understand what's going down, you know, but I'm curious to see the comeback. Like, I just want to watch. You know, I hope it's not like a train wreck. We've seen him come back from a car wreck before.
You must, hey. Yeah.
I just want to see, because
but I'm going to tell you like this.
That's a long time away from the ring, man.
So, man, Towns beat him like a car wreck.
Man.
It's not like he been in 2 car wrecks.
That was
that was bad, man.
Real bad.
That was bad.
That was Tommy Hearns and Martin. It didn't look good. It didn't look like the Errol Spence that we know, that we've come to know and love, man. And we D-Town, man. Man, I was so sick behind that. I'm still sick behind that loss. And I'm a fan of Terrence Crawford too, but I was sick behind that. I didn't want to see Earl go out like that.
I want him to at least put a fight up.
Yeah, man.
He just got beat down.
And he wasn't. Something wasn't right. I don't know if it was them that package that Tyson handed to him on the podcast the day before. You know, if he partook before the fight, it certainly looked like it. But we're gonna see what's up.
About that right there, man. If you're an athlete, any athlete know, if you partake of that Mike Tyson, if you last 2 or 3 rounds, you should be to shook it off by then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is from an athlete that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you in a basketball game, after the first 6 or 8 minutes, you should be to shook it off.
For sure.
It's not like alcohol or none of that. So I just don't know. Earl, it was something wrong with Earl.
Yeah, I thought
more than partaking of the green leaves. I would say that.
I agree. I thought something was going on.
That's what it looked like to me. Looked like something was wrong with it.
Reaction time was extremely slow. Like, it was just not.
It just wasn't.
I can't call it, man. But like I say, I'm very excited to see him get back in the ring on July 25th. I want to see how he looks, man. 3 years away, and I'm talking. Before that Terrence Crawford fight, he was on top of the world. Big fish.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Man down.
Yeah.
You know? And I want to see it. I want to see it. He talking big-ish to Tim Tszyu. He came back. It looks like he's selling the fight. You know? Tim Tszyu walked past him in the hallway at the presser. You know, reached his hand out to shake his hand. Errol Spence act like he didn't want none of that handshake whatsoever. You know? And when they got on the microphone, he was like, "Yo, bro, I'm not here to shake your hand, dog. We here to go to war, bro. Like, what you thinking? No, I heard you talking your smack, bro. Like, I'm not here for that." So I like the attitude. I like what I'm seeing. You know, I know this. I'll starve myself from something that I love in order to when I come back to it, it's over.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And hopefully. You know, he's found that passion. He's refound his purpose and his love. You know, he's gotten a lot of time to spend with his family and all that good stuff. But, you know, we're going to see what happens, man. Looking forward to the fight. Looking forward to it. So, shout out to you, Earl, man. We thought you was done, bro. So
I will watch.
I think that's big news,
but
bro.
I'm going to tell you like this. very cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
I mean, I want Earl to do good. I hope he do good. But for me, just to believe he gonna do good,
yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Not so much.
Yeah, not so fast, my friend. We shall see.
Yeah.
You know, we shall definitely see what's shaking, man. But anyways, we'll keep this thing moving on to the next topic.
The MLB.
To that MLB, man. So as I mentioned, Mr. Scuba, Cy Young winner, back-to-back Cy Young winner, Tariq Skubal, is now having elbow surgery, man. This is something in baseball. Every year, it seems like, a stud, is going down behind either an elbow or a shoulder. Primarily it's been that elbow. A lot of guys getting that Tommy John surgery. Hopefully his rehab goes well. He comes back and he can throw, as strong as he's throwing right now or harder, with that new ligament in there, that new tendon or whatnot. But, man, this is a pretty big deal, man. Yeah. Baseball is just one of them sports. It's not – if you're pitching and you're throwing 100 miles an hour, it's not a matter of if, but basically when. The wear and tear, it's going to tear down.
So is the wear and tear any different on him than it was Nolan Ryan and Roger Clemens and Bob Gibson? Is it the wear and tear any different?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking.
No, it's not.
I'm just asking.
Throwing motion might be different. For Nolan Ryan and Rocket, no juice is allowed. Yeah. Not saying that he's not cycling or nothing, but it's not. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but these boys are throwing really hard, but those muscles and them tendons are not keeping up with whatever they're doing for their training, man. So I hope his rehab goes well, because that dude is very talented.
I got some ideals on that, but this may not be the time to talk about it.
Okay. I'd love to hear it.
This is what I actually think.
What's that?
All these guys lifting weights.
Yeah.
And they but back in the day, these guys actually, Bob Gibson, for him to practice his pitching, he had to practice pitching.
Absolutely.
And I think that their muscles is stronger than their tendons and ligaments.
Absolutely.
And they throwing hard. They throwing more than, like, Bob Gibson wasn't that much on weights, because weights wasn't like they are now.
Yeah.
Even Nolan Ryan, they were lift, but now
they're about that long toss and that pitching regimen.
So I think that a lot of these athletes, not just baseball, other sports, I think their muscles, you can build your muscles up, but you can't build your tendons and ligaments up.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
That's impossible.
For sure.
So I think, because if you notice, a lot of these guys having tendons and ligaments and Achilles, but they don't have no muscle issues too much.
Yeah.
They got strong muscles, but you can't build up your ligaments and your tendons and all that stuff. That's what I believe. Yeah. That's just what I believe is happening, that your muscles is too strong for you. I'm just going to put it simple. Your muscles too strong for your body.
For sure. And they, you can strengthen your tendons, but at the same time, if the muscle is overtaking it, like it's not gonna shake, man. But that's
I'm throwing 100 miles an hour, but my tendons can only take 90.
Exactly. And I'm gonna do it 100 times. What?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Now my tendons can do it for a couple of years or so, but I continuously do it over time. Yeah. Tendons like now, man. Ligaments like now.
I'm worn out, bro. Yeah. I'm worn out. They fringing, they frailing, man, just like anything else.
Like he won back-to-back Cy Young, but now he having that issue.
Exactly, man. But shout out to you, Tariq, man. Hopefully everything goes well with your recovery, man, and you come back strong, like I said, because you were a hell of a talent, and you were a part of the reason why the USA did so well in the baseball classic, man. Straight up. But moving on, Padres, man, crazy. Selling for $3.9 billion. The San Diego Padres. Billion with a B, big dog. Padres ain't done nothing, but they are in beautiful San Diego, and they do have a beautiful stadium in downtown San Diego, right off of the coast.
Oh, yeah.
So, I think that's a bargain right there, man. They got a lot of talent out there, and they get the right owner, man. Hey, San Diego going to be doing well because they got some talent on that team.
Absolutely.
Straight up. But
$3.9 billion for, so how much is the Yankees worth? About 3-4 times that?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean, hey, well, it got to be probably like 2 times, 2.5 times. I just say that because the Cowboys are worth what, $11 billion, and they're the number one team in all of sports.
Yeah.
Right. So
but that was $11 billion. That was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They probably worth more than that.
More than that, for sure.
Yeah, with inflation only. You know. So yeah. But that, I said the Yankees probably, like you said, at least 8 to 10. I think at least 8 to 10
for
billion.
sure. Absolutely, got to be.
Yeah.
Got to be if the Padres going for that. But get your cho-chos, Mr. Owner. So that WNBA preseason is happening right now. Girls getting ready for this upcoming season. We were just talking about Paige at the Met Gala last night, looking stunning. But the Dallas Wings as a team in the preseason now. I haven't seen Detroit Lions go 4-0 in the preseason and 0-16 in the regular season. They went out there and handled them Las Vegas Aces in the preseason game. They look really good doing it though.
Yeah, we can't get too. They got 3 very good players.
Yeah,
and now it depends on their role players.
Yep.
Because I feel like this: everybody got a role. Whether your role is 30 or your role is 6, you got a role. So you know, if their role players can be solid. They got 3 very good players.
Yeah. Agreed on. Agreed.
They just got to play together.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. And we know.
I think Paige Beckers can do that.
We know Paige and Fuzzy Ozzy gonna play real good.
Yeah.
Fudd. I said Fuzzy Ozzy. I meant Fudd. Ozzy Fudd. We know they can play real well together. So looking forward to them and see what they got going on.
They played in college together, so they already know about each other.
Exactly, and they've won championships together. So they
in
solid.
college.
In college. So big news. What'd you say, Trip? Like that for people in a relationship and a team. That's not a good thing. When they fall out, then hey, that's the big question, man.
That's the
big question right there.
Yeah, that's it. Trip, I'm gonna say it like this: if it had been me, I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah,
but I don't own the team. I didn't draft them. But maybe they can prove us wrong. But
that's big risk, man. Hey, you got to be the greatest of professionals to be able to
work together, live together, and all that.
All that,
because it's the whole thing. That's why most jobs have a nepotism. No nepotism. They don't want your wife. They don't want your children. A lot of jobs don't like nepotism.
And they don't like fraternization either.
Oh, yeah. Don't get your honey where you make your money.
You know what I'm saying? Look at Ume Udoka, whatever his name is.
I know Trip know about that.
Hey,
Trip
man.
Don't get your honey where you make your money.
Hey, man, because things don't always go.
They don't work out right.
You get tired of each other, man.
Then when y'all break up, she started out.
Yeah, man.
With her arm folded.
Exactly. So we'll see. We'll see. But they said they've done it before. They don't want no more questions about it. So we're just gonna have to watch and see, Trip. We're gonna have to watch and see. Old Paige addressed it first and foremost. Big news. 9-time All WNBA and former MVP Tina Charles has called it a career after 14 seasons. Shout out to you, Tina Charles.
Yeah, Tina Charles. Yeah. But I know one thing. What's that? It's hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Man, hey, she gonna leave when the money starts rolling in?
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Tina, come back and get you a couple more years for 5, 6 rounds.
Hey.
All I'm just saying.
That's rough.
She had a great career. Excuse me, but she probably have made some money on endorsements or different things like that.
I think she can make more. Just 2 more years, Tina. Just think about it now. What's love got to do with it?
Ooh, y'all excuse me.
I'm not, Tina. What's love got to do with it right now?
Yeah.
I know you love the game, but get them cho-chos, dog.
Yeah,
just stick it out. Man. Just stick it out. A couple more seasons is all we're saying. But shout out to you on an excellent career. 9-time WNBA, all WNBA is an incredible feat. I don't know where that is as far as, the record books. I don't know who's the record holder, but 9 times that's a hell of a run right there, Tina. You've done your thing. Hey, Congratulations, man. Congratulations on a hell of a career, man. That's all I got to say to you, Miss Tina Charles. Let's give you some horns on that. Crank them joints up, baby. Crank them right on.
I'm getting choked there.
Hey, cheers to you. Let's give for that choke right there. Let's give a little cheers, you know. Some of that little cough syrup right there, you know. Help that cough. A little chokey choke go down a little smoother. Moving along. Moving right along. Man, I was not expecting to see this. Chicago Sky. They wave Haley Van Lith. Van Lith was she was the talk of the town in college basketball last year. That's that point guard that was I think she ended up at LSU, or she was at LSU and then went to TCU or something like that. Yeah, she out of there.
Rookie year?
It's her rookie year. She got waived in the preseason. Oh, didn't see that. Hey,
I didn't see that coming.
She probably gonna end up in LA or something like that. She's probably gonna end up in LA or overseas, man. I tell you what, Zay is balling overseas right now.
Zay Green?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, hey.
She done won some championships, and she's down in Mexico balling right now, putting up averaging 20 a game. Yeah, she getting back circulated in that WNBA conversation. She'll be back in that league because she's been going too hard around the rest of the world against the rest of the world, man. So
that's the same way she did in college. So
absolutely, man.
So she'll work her way back.
Hey, the cream gonna rise to the top. Yeah. So Haley Van Lith, hey, this is the WNBA, man. They're not kind to rookies. You know, they never have been. It's rare. You know, the whole Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, that whole situation, Paige Beckers, you know, that is rare. You don't see rookies coming into the WNBA starting off top, man. Like, it's rare. You got to be a generational talent, or you got to be one of them ones, man.
Man, the WNBA is, and I don't mean this as a insult, but they 30 years behind, 30, 40 years behind the NBA.
Yeah.
The NBA used to be the same way.
Straight up.
The only way you could come in as a rookie and really play, you better be Bill Russell, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, you know, Walt Frazier. You got to be somebody.
Somebody that's going to sell tickets.
Just an average, I mean, not average, but if you're not elite level, you rookies going to have a hard time not only making the team, then once you make the team, you're going to be hard-pressed to get playing time.
Absolutely, man.
And then certain coaches just would not play a rookie, like I said, unless you was Wilt Chamberlain or Kareem or somebody.
Yeah, and I guess it's probably going to be that way until the WNBA continues to expand.
Yeah, until it expands.
You know, until it gets more teams, and they need more talent, right, to fill these rosters. But right now, they good.
Yeah.
They good on Haley Van Lith.
I hate it for the young lady, but this is the thing, like I said, go overseas, work on your game, put your nose to the grindstone, and if you want to be in the WNBA, work your way back.
Yeah, man. And, hey, man, we don't know what's going on with these cameras, man. I've done all that I can do on my end, but definitely appreciate y'all hanging in there with us, man. We definitely,
we apologize for that.
Yeah,
but I still want y'all to get over here,
that.
and you haven't subscribed. I want you to go ahead and hit that subscription button.
Yes, sir.
That like,
yes,
share with somebody else that likes sports and technology.
Yes, sir.
And then hit that notification bell, and on to the next one.
Oh, bells. We love them bells. And on to the next. Gonna hit that thing one good time. But moving along. What we got up next? Oh, yeah, that NBA, that National Basketball Association. Those Dallas Mavericks, your Dallas Mavericks, Unc. I know you got that Lakers hat on.
Yeah.
Your Dallas Mavericks have made a move. They have a new president in the building. Masai Ujiri. I think I said that correctly.
Who place he taking?
He is the president now. You know, Nico Harris.
Oh, Nico Harris.
He's taking Nico's spot.
Oh, okay.
And I believe, or Mark Cuban's, one of the two.
Yeah.
But he is the new guy. He said that he is looking to come and turn Cooper Flag from a prince to a king. I love the way it sounds. What you gonna do about it, though?
Yeah, well, you know, he just talking. He can't just, because at first Cooper and his personal trainer and Jason Kidd got to do that. You ain't gonna be around Cooper like that.
Yeah.
People just be talking.
Yeah.
You can't turn Cooper to nothing that Cooper not already.
Hey.
Cooper already got all the potential in him. All Cooper needs is to play in the league a year or two more and get better teammates. That's what Cooper needs. More than to play in the league a year or two, Cooper needs better teammates.
And people are building or trying to.
Is that Chip saying so?
Let me see. He a good GM. Hey, man, he was in Denver, and I forget where else he came from, but he's done a great job everywhere he's gone.
Yeah, Nico Harris was good till he got rid of Luka.
Man, exactly.
We love Nico till he got rid of Luka.
Until he played with Luka. Boy, what's wrong with you, Nico? You could have, boy, hey, man.
Hey.
Crazy. But looking forward to seeing what this guy comes in here and does, man.
And you heard what Mark Cuban said, right?
What was that?
He wish he could buy him back.
Absolutely wish he
No,
does.
he just said that this week.
Yeah.
He wants to buy them, have his back. But I don't know if they want to sell it.
They not doing it. They got a money maker, man. Hey, man, Mark, you shouldn't have made that deal in the first place. You know, I know you're on Shark Tank.
No, he ain't on Shark Tank no more. No, he
ain't on Shark Tank no more?
Mark thought, I don't know what Mark was tripping off for.
Mark just switched it all the way up.
Yeah, he thought he was ready to retire. No, he ain't on Shark Tank either.
Hey, bro. Mark, hey, man, grass is always green on the other side, ain't it?
Yeah, he probably thought he wanted to just lounge around, but Mark too hyper for that.
Mark that boy that took over Indiana University because he bored.
Hey, this is what he need to do.
The football team.
He finna do the same thing for Indiana that T-Boone Pickens did for Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
They give him all the money. They're going to have all the resources and all that.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Everything, man. But more national championships.
But I hope
T-Boone
this guy
Pickens
is a good GM and he can work it out. And
President,
and what everybody needs to do is go up there and take some classes from OKC.
Yeah, absolutely.
Over the last 15 years or so, or 12 years or so, OKC has had the best organization. They had Serge Ibaka, James Harden, Enes Kanter, Kevin Durant,
Russell Westbrook.
What's the African? They had Reggie Jackson. They had what's the African guard name?
Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, they had so they know how to draft and
Absolutely.
they know how to pick players. They just got to learn how to. Now they got a championship. They know how to develop them and bring them together.
Yep.
OKC right now is showing that they are kind of heads and shoulders above every other organization.
Yep.
As far as building a team, because they done built. This is about the third one they done built in the last 10, 12 years.
Yeah. They keep having to rebuild, but they do it the right way because they get all these draft picks, man.
Yeah, they said,
and they go and have excellent drafts just about every time.
They trade all these players and everybody trying to build up to something they're not. They trade these Paul Georges and all these. They keep calling them playoff Paul. I'm saying what he did in the playoffs. Kept losing to LeBron. And
he podcast P now.
Yeah, podcast.
What podcast P? Yeah. He ain't playoff Paul. Hey, he might regain his title if he can step it up another round like he did last round for them 76ers.
He was coattailing off of Tyrese Maxey and them.
Oh, for sure.
He hit one good shot. He did hit a good shot.
Yeah.
He hit a good shot.
I mean, he hit a few shots now. He hit a few shots in that series, but we'll get to them in a little bit. We'll get to them in a little bit. But moving along, it's a new beef out here in these streets. Draymond Green and Austin Rivers going back and forth at each other, man. Austin Rivers said Draymond Green, that's one of the luckiest guys in the NBA ever. He ain't no scoring, he ain't none of that. Draymond Green came back and was like, yo, and I'm going to go back to high school. Austin, we averaged about the same in high school scoring points, dog. But I'm going to go back to high school because that's really the only time I can compare both of us. Our careers ain't the same, dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's got the better point right now? Is it Austin Rivers saying that Draymond is just lucky where he got drafted? Or is it Draymond saying, bro, you got no room to speak? Who are you, Austin Rivers?
They're both right.
Yeah.
Austin shouldn't be saying it's hard to say two people that'll be both right. Austin, what you said is true. Yeah. You're just not the one to say it.
Say it. That's it.
That's all Draymond tell you. Because Draymond.
Yeah.
They got Draymond labeled as this, that, and the other, and I haven't seen much of any of it. He's been on great teams, and he filled a void that they needed. But if you take Draymond and put him on any other team, I don't think that he's going to,
be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Nah. He ain't getting that. If you ain't with Steph and Clay and with the 4 championships, no.
I don't think he's a Hall of Famer with Steph and Clay, but a lot of other people do.
Well, I don't think so either. But I'm going to ride with the because it's so much.
So what numbers are we going? So when the Hall of Fame conversation comes up and Draymond Green's name comes up, and they pull up his numbers, what are they going to look at and say that he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame? The 4 rings?
That's all.
So did every last one of Bill Russell's teammates get in the Hall of Fame?
A bunch of them in.
I know a bunch of them are, but they probably
don't deserve it.
I'm sure they average more points and rebounds.
That's all I'm saying. I mean,
they actually have the numbers to back it, is what I'm saying.
All Draymond got. What else he got?
What though? That's
He got the rings. What else he got?
Can't call it.
That's all.
Technical fouls. He's not going to get.
I mean, this
voted into the Hall of Fame behind technical fouls.
This ain't got nothing to do with Draymond and all.
Yeah.
But this is the whole thing. They make up too much about these rings, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because Draymond, he think he's the Dennis Rodman, but he's not.
No, not even close.
Where your 13 rebounds a game?
Yeah.
Where your 13 rebounds at? Dennis average. I was looking at the list the other day, but because since I've been on this show, I'm gonna tell you like this. Everything I research, just go along with what I believe.
Yeah, and what you see.
Yeah, what I see. The Draymond don't even average. What Draymond average? Probably 7 rebounds a game.
I'm not sure. We can find out.
He probably. It's like Chuck Bucket say he'll triple single.
Yeah.
And they say, oh, he's a great defender. We done froze up, Jay. But they say he's a great defender. But who?
I mean,
he wasn't on LeBron. They had to put Andre Iguodala on him.
Yep. True.
If you're a great defender, get on a great player.
Yeah.
You ain't scoring. Because they can't say, oh, he's saving his energy for defense. But then when you get on defense, you wasn't on LeBron. You wasn't on Kyrie. I don't know who he was on. Iman Shepherd or somebody?
Draymond averaged 8.4 points a game, 5.5 rebounds a game, and 5.5 assists per game in this season.
I mean, in this point, his career numbers ain't much different.
Yeah, his career numbers are very similar to that.
It's that I keep telling y'all, I'm like the police. I go investigate you.
Yeah.
See what you done, and then I'll be like, okay, you was on a winning team, but what,
and granted, he was one of those guys that, several times Draymond was pushing the ball up the floor. He was like a joker type player for them guys, minus the points and the rebounds. Right? Put him in half, really. But he was the catalyst, so they say, on that Golden State team. Right? Because the offense was running through Draymond a lot of the times at the top of the key. Or am I wrong about what I'm saying right now? He's bringing the ball to the floor.
This is the whole thing about the offense running through you. They pass you the ball, you pass to somebody else.
Absolutely.
Not the offense run through you.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's it.
We got a lot of stuff we say, oh, the offense run through us. Just because you touch the ball, that don't mean the offense running through you, because you're at the top of the key. Somebody pass you the ball. You pass it to Steph or Clay or Cliff Livingston or Andre Iguodala.
Yeah.
Or Boogie Cousins, even when he was there.
Or Jordan Poole.
Yeah, so I mean, Draymond is good for Golden State. But if you put see, when you start talking about Hall of Famers and people, if you put him on a weak team, he can't do nothing for a weak team.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
KD can't do nothing for a weak team.
Straight up.
So you think Draymond can?
Absolutely not.
Come on, man. That's all I'm saying. I ain't going there. I like Draymond.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. Draymond is just, he good. But is he some kind of all-time great or some kind of all-time defender or some kind of all-time rebounder or some kind of all-time scorer or some kind of all-time assist man? He ain't no all-time in none of that.
And he's got talent, but he's not one of the most talented to be in the Hall of Fame conversation, in my opinion.
And then
but he fits perfectly in the narrative in 2026 with popularity is much greater than talent.
You can't even talk about high school because Patrick Beverly averaged 37 in high school. Now go look at who graduated high school with Patrick Beverly that went to the league that didn't average 37 but had a better scoring career than Patrick Beverly.
Yeah.
Everybody in this class.
It's a lot of them.
Everybody in this class.
Absolutely, man.
That's all I'm saying. So, Austin Rivers, like I said, they both right. Draymond right. Austin, let somebody else say that.
Hey, great demonstration of two things can be right at the same time. And the playoffs, man. Hey, round one was a lot of fun. We had 2 3-1 comebacks, man. First of all, the Orlando Magic choked that one smooth off. They was up and had no chance, it seemed, man. Yeah, we're gonna get to that leg show. But what you think about that Detroit and that Orlando series and how those boys were able to come back? How did Orlando fall apart? Is it the fact that Detroit, because Orlando was in the playoffs too last year?
Orlando should have never been up 3-1 on Detroit.
I agree. And it showed, it proved to be true, what you're saying.
Do you know what Orlando and Detroit played? Hot potato.
Yeah.
You take it, Jay. No, I don't want it. You take it. They were going back and forth. Oh, I'm up 3-1. Now you take it. You're 3-2. Now 3-3. Oh, you take it. Both teams tried to let the other one win it.
Yeah.
And they just won by default almost.
Did all they could to give it away, it seems,
Yeah, they
man.
did all they. Detroit did. And I'm very disappointed in Detroit. Because
they should have never been down 3-1, man.
No,
they overexerted themselves in that series right there.
No.
Clearly. And then the 76ers, man. What a series right there. Coming back on Boston. Joel Embiid. Mazzulla said straight up what they asked Mazzulla what happened. He said the 76ers are a completely different team with Joel Embiid. And I'm telling you, Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Paul George, they was doing their thing without Embiid there. You know, they was balling, but they was down 3-1.
Embiid can't Joel Embiid play.
I believe he played 4 games in that series.
Oh.
Maybe 5 because he lost 1.
I'm going to say it like this.
I think he played 4, though.
Joel Embiid and Philadelphia is finna get drugged by New York. Joel Embiid, Boston almost gave it. That's another hot potato. Boston tried to get to Philly. Philly tried to get it back. Boston gave it back to them. They finally, it was just a hot potato. And when the clock ended, Philly had the hot potato in their hand.
Yeah.
That's how I call Philly's not finna do nothing.
Man.
With or without Joel Embiid.
I don't know. They scary. They scary to me on the East Coast. Just on the East Coast. I don't think they got nothing for the West. I don't think any of the teams in the East got anything for the West.
I don't
but on that East side, Philly is, that's a scary team because you got a pissed off Joel Embiid. You got a Paul George that's coming back off a steroid case. He's trying to prove a point. You got Tyrese, BJ Edgecombe, and you got Kelly Oubre.
Do you know the only thing about pissed off?
What's that?
Is that you ain't pissed on.
Yeah.
That's all.
Better to be pissed off. The
Joel Embiid pissed off. The only thing about that is that Joel Embiid ain't pissed off. Because a pissed off Joel Embiid don't mean nothing to nobody. Did he mean anything to New York the other day? Was he pissed off when they lost by 20-something?
No.
Okay. He should have get pissed off again.
I say no. But, hey, New York is ready, man. I want to see how this series goes, though. I don't believe that series is going to go that way. You know, I don't look at the New York Knicks like I look at the Oklahoma City Thunder.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
But I
can be beat.
I don't look at Philadelphia like I look at Philadelphia the same way I look at Houston.
Ooh, really?
They don't know what the hell they doing, man.
But this is the only thing with Philly, man. They got Tyrese Maxey. That kid can go.
I totally agree with that.
And they got Paul George in limited opportunities where he's not having to be the man on the squad. He's gonna be the best number 2, number 3 on that court.
Okay.
Whoever your number 3 is, Paul George is gonna be better than that guy.
What was all them guys out the other day when New York drug their ass?
New York drug them.
What was that? What was Joel Embiid, Paul George, all that? No. I am not going to put no faith ever in Joel Embiid. I'm never going to put no faith.
I'm with you on that. I done called Joel Embiid hollow man, for the longest time. But I feel like he has been through some things. I feel like he's learned and he's gotten much better. I don't know why our camera keeps freezing up like this, y'all. But we're gonna try to keep it talking, man.
Persevere and push through.
Yeah, man.
I hope y'all just give us a little grace and stick with us.
Yeah, man. So I don't know what that's about with Joel Embiid or whatnot, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
But this is the whole thing. Joel Embiid been through some things and did it. It's gonna take more than 2 or 3 games to convince me that Joel Embiid is any different.
For sure.
Because Joel Embiid, I've seen Joel Embiid look over there and see Joker and lick his chops and tear the Joker up. Yeah. But then when the Joker's still playing, Joel Embiid be at home sitting on the couch.
Yep.
So, I just can't trust Joel.
Yeah.
I just can't do it.
Yeah, I understand that.
I don't know what's going on with that, J.A.
Yeah, we're
gonna keep on pushing, y'all, and just hang with us, and hopefully all this too shall pass.
This too shall pass, y'all, man. We having a couple technical difficulties, clearly.
And this haven't happened to us in a while, but
yeah,
then when you unfreeze it freezes right back.
Right back. But anyway,
up.
It's all good.
Y'all, we're gonna hang in here.
Yeah.
And but anyway, Joel, man, I just don't trust Joel.
Yeah.
Between Joel health and his mental part of the game, I don't trust him. Simple as that.
I'm with you on that.
Because this is the whole thing. He had a hard time with Jaylen Brown sticking him.
Yeah, and that is a significant size difference right there. I don't see why he had any issues.
Jaylen Brown whatsoever. Blocked his shot twice, and he made a couple of plays, but you're talking about a 7-1 or 2 guy being guarded by a 6'8" guy. So I'm gonna say it like that. Nah,
strange look right there, man. But y'all, I don't know what's up, man. We just gonna keep rocking through it, man.
We got to keep on going, cause we
gonna keep rocking through
it. Cause we too deep. We too far in to turn back.
Absolutely, man. Yeah. We ain't turning back, man. No turning back around here.
And like I say, man, I just can't trust Joel. And I think New York is gonna win this series 4-1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say New York in 5.
We ain't there yet. We ain't there yet. Yeah. Embiid was the X factor. That's what the young man said. But also, Wemby. I know you got something to say about this too right here, huh? Wemby has set a record with 12 blocks in his last game, huh?
What record he set?
Most blocks in the playoff game.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, is that real?
Yeah. Because they didn't start counting block shots to what year was that? I said 82.
Yeah, it was later.
Yeah, it was after Will and Bill Russell was out the league when blocks became. Joel, I mean, Wemby, that's the record. Let me not try to prove. You set the record. I'm glad you did, but this is the thing. You set it on a loss.
Yeah, it was in an L. It did take place during a loss. So
that takes some lust off of it.
Absolutely,
that takes some lust off of it. When you do it in an L, that take a little lust off of it.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. When you're setting records, man. People remember it when it comes during a victory for the most part.
And a victory way more than it do when it comes under L.
Yep.
And now I don't know what this is about, y'all. We really apologize for that, but every time we get it straightened out, it go right back. But we're going to keep on going.
Yep.
I mean, Wemby, and I'm going to say this again, for Wemby to be as dominant as he can, he's going to have to move his game a little, his offensive game a little closer to the basket.
Yeah.
How many points? He had 11 blocks. I think he had about as many blocks as he did points.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. How many points he have?
Not many. I think he had more blocks than he had points.
I think he had 10, 11 points.
Yeah, it was not a Wemby-esque performance.
It seemed like he had 10, 15, and 11.
Yeah, it was
15 rebounds and 11 blocks, but I only had 10 points. Your team is dependent on you, Wemby, to get to between at least 20 to 25.
Yeah.
If you don't get over 20, your team,
it's gonna be a long day at the office.
If you only gonna get 10 points, you got to do like Will Chamberlain. You got to get 29 rebounds.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yep. Straight up. But we're gonna keep this thing moving along, man. Hey, Wemby, well done in that.
Yeah, well done. But you got to buckle up, get a little bit more mature, get a little bit more in the paint, And if you'd got 5 or 10 more points and 2-3 more blocks, and 4 5 more rebounds, you probably would have won. That's a good stat line, but it's in a loss, so that puts a damper on it.
Absolutely. We saw a pretty hilarious happening.
Yeah,
LeBron's fourth child helped him up off the floor the other day.
Yeah, that guy's in the NFL.
Will Anderson Jr. Yeah, that guy's the highest paid non-quarterback in the history of the league. Yeah. He just signed a 3-year, $150 million extension with the Houston Texans.
What did he play? What position?
Defensive end.
He don't even look that big.
That boy hell.
He don't look that big, though.
Alabama.
I know I heard his name, but
that's Will Anderson, huh?
But he don't look that big.
Hey.
LeBron, well, I get LeBron 6'9".
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he look bigger than Bronny.
He bigger than Bronny, though. I was just about to say that. He bigger than Bronny.
Yeah. He do look like Bronny. He do look like Bronny.
Yeah, that boy look just like Bronny, huh?
Yeah.
Like, just like Bronny. Look just like Bron. Forget look like Bronny. That boy look just like Bron. It's crazy. As soon as he picked up Bron just started laughing. Yeah. He was like, yo. That was hilarious, man.
In the,
straight doppelganger.
In the interview, he said, yeah, me and Savannah been trying to keep it on the wrap. That Bronny twin.
Yeah.
Started laughing. Dude look like Bronny.
Bro, he look just like Bronny, man.
Just got a beard.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That is insane, man. Like, straight doppelganger. Like, the word doppelganger, they got Will Anderson Jr. and LeBron James.
Somewhere. They said we all got a twin. And I believe that.
Absolutely, man.
I done seen some people, I be like, is that something? Oh, no, that ain't.
Hey, they definitely came from the same tree. They from the same tribe.
Somewhere.
Something.
I bet they check their DNA. You go on, what's that show with, Finding My Roots? If you go down, because they tell who's some kin to who. Yeah, I bet you he got some kind of.
Definitely on there.
Yeah, somewhere down in his DNA strain.
Yeah, y'all go check out that NFL NBA collab moment right there, man. Hey, LeBron gotta be proud of his son right there, Will Anderson.
Proud of all three of them boys. No.
Playoffs. Now we get to talk a little playoffs, huh? You know, OKC went in there and handled LA like we thought they would. Just ran them up and down the floor. LA, hey, came out tough. And this series reminds me of LeBron when he was in Cleveland going against Golden State. But, you know, in those finals, because Golden State, LeBron, they shouldn't have won that title. With the firepower Golden State had, they shouldn't have won that championship. And I do got to agree. I can't completely agree with Kendrick Perkins on this because he said that was the greatest NBA Finals victory ever. I can't completely agree on him with that, but it is in the conversation.
That's the only one that came back from 3-1.
Yeah, I mean, it is in the conversation.
Yeah.
It's in the good, and not only did they come back from 3-1, but they were not the more talented team.
That's one of the very few times the least talented team has won.
Yeah, man. And came back from a 3-1 deficit to do it.
I'm not talking about everybody want to think because you got the two best players, that makes you have the best team. No, the best team means you got about this. Your best 7 is better than their best 7 or 8.
And that was not the case in that series.
No, that was not.
At all.
Not at all.
But Kyrie hit a very clutch shot.
Yeah.
LeBron did what he had to do. J.R. Smith played well at times. I mean, that was a crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Everything, when I'm telling you,
everything just.
Cleveland cannot make a mistake. And I'm looking at this L.A. Lakers series right now versus OKC. L.A. has to play that type of basketball. They cannot turn the ball over.
I don't think they have the personnel.
Yep. What about the personnel? Is it the mental? Is it the dirt in the loins?
Physical.
What's it say? The dirt?
Physical.
They got the dirt? What's it called?
They got the dirt up their loins.
They got the dirt up their loins.
This is the thing. I don't even think that. Let me say it like this: Luke Kennard, Austin Rivers, and what's the other little dude they had in the game last night?
I know you're talking about the foreigner.
Yeah, I don't care what they do with their loins, how hard they try, they ain't good enough.
They ain't got no loins to turn up, man.
Last night they kept showing Luka like if Luka was in the game, he would have. Only thing Luka would have kept them doing is not get beat by 20. They'd have got beat by 12 or 14 instead.
A few more points, maybe.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, is the offense going to take up for the defense?
No, because the defense would have been weaker and all that. And I said this, and people, you don't know. I said this. This is playoff basketball. And I hated to throw Austin Reeves in there, but I said this when they played Houston. The Lakers have a better chance of winning with Austin Reeves and Luka not in there because Austin Reeves is still trying to prove that he him, and he not him.
No.
He one of them. He not him.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%.
You know, and I'm saying if Luka was in there, they would score a few more points, but that would not give them a better chance to win because Luka, the same points he scored, he gonna give up more because I've seen at least 20 times this year while Luka was talking to the referee, the other team ran a fast break on the lane.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Luka can see it. People have to start looking at. They look and see how much a player scored. Oh, Luka scored 30. You know what the next thing I go look?
What's that?
How many shots he take?
Yeah.
How long did he have the ball for every shot he took? He got 30 points, but he got 28 shots.
What was Austin Reeves' stat line like last night, huh?
I don't know, but the other day when he scored, it was average at best. And the other day when he scored 20 points, 22. Go look at, he was 4 of 16.
Man.
You was 4, and then you hit 10 free throws.
Incredible.
And you had 22 points. 4 of 16. Why you shoot 16 times when you shooting 25%? That was the game that wasn't last night. That was the last game of the series that they won.
Yeah.
You scored 22 points, but you shot 16 times and 12 free throws. Seemed like you'd have had 30.
Should have.
You know, this is what I look at. Everybody just look at, oh, Luka scored this. I go look at Luka's shooting percentage, how many rebounds he had, and how many assists he had. And then you go back and then looking at the game, Luka hold the ball at a minimum 13 to 15 seconds every time he touch it, man.
Minimum.
I
mean, you got less than 10 seconds to do something with it, make a decision to
Most
do something
of the time
with it.
when he get off the ball, it's 18 to 20 seconds been gone off the clock. You ain't got but 4 to 6 seconds to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
And that's not good basketball.
Yeah.
Because Hachimura, Luke Kennard, and all that, and Hayes and Aiden, when Lucas, they just standing around.
Yep.
Because they don't. I done went to the paint. You still dribbling. I came out the paint. You still dribbling. I tried to box him out. You still dribbling. I don't know nothing to do now but stand and watch.
Yeah. I mean,
when I cut to the basket, you didn't pass it to me.
Ain't enough time for that because Oklahoma City getting that rock and getting it up the floor.
Oklahoma City, and like I say, I got.
Well, LA win one game in this series, huh? One.
I don't see how.
I don't see how either.
And that's not a reflection on LeBron. So I'm trying to put that on LeBron.
Yeah.
Because he don't have enough help.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this, and a lot of people not gonna like. I'm gonna tell you what one of the problems with the Lakers, JJ Redick think he's smarter than he is.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you another problem.
JJ obnoxious, man.
JJ Redick got too many little dudes look like him.
JJ obnoxious.
JJ got too many dudes
on his
look like him.
Absolutely.
In his first 8 or 9.
Absolutely.
Boy, that went out with Jerry West now.
Yeah.
That went out with really went out with Bob Cousy now. Having these men. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
JJ Redick, Luke Kennard, Austin Rivers, Luka, the other little dudes in the game last night. And that's all I'm saying. That's 2 in your top 8 players. You got 4 guys looking like JJ Redick. Yeah, that ain't been Boston Celtics with Kevin McHale and Robert. I mean with Kevin McHale, Larry Bird. That the last one done that, man. Stop that, man. Y'all don't like it, but it's true.
Yeah, I mean, San Antonio was like that for a little bit.
JJ Redick got too many dudes.
Yeah,
too many dudes look like him.
Nah, you right.
In his top 8 players.
I can't even say San Antonio because it was just Manu Ginobili and I can't even think of. Yeah, I can't even think.
Yeah.
It was just foreigners over there in San Antonio.
So it was a fun, but they was on the bench.
Yeah,
they wasn't running down the court. I am him. Now just about 3 months ago, Austin Rivers running down the court. I am him.
Yeah.
Him who?
For sure.
Him who?
Yeah, true. Hey, you put Paul George against Austin Rivers, who you taking?
I'm taking who?
Paul George.
Oh, I ain't gonna.
All day. That's what I'm saying.
I don't even like Paul George, but I'm not finna. Come on, I'm not stupid.
There ain't no question there, man. And I think in the biggest upset series right now so far, the biggest eye-opener right now, Minnesota's up 1-0 against San Antonio, huh?
Yeah.
Just think about that.
It was very surprising to see that, do you know who done earned a lot of respect from me?
Rudy Gobert.
Oh, how you
Gotta be.
Say, man, Rudy just gave Joker, I ain't gonna say gave the business, but he made Joker play hard.
Hey, he had him under 25 for the majority of that series, and that was a big deal.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Now he's doing the same thing with Wemby.
Wemby? Hey, man.
I'm going to tell you like this. If Minnesota win this series, man, y'all got to get off Rudy.
You got to get off Rudy.
When I say y'all, I'm talking about me too.
Yeah.
You got to get off Rudy.
Because he's there for a reason now. He might not be putting them points up, but that defense, he's been a defensive player of the year several times.
3 or 4 times.
Can't argue it. And that rebounding, hey, he more Dennis Rodman than Draymond.
Boy. It's a yeah.
He more Dennis Rodman than Draymond.
Yeah, absolutely.
He knows his role and he plays it well.
Yeah.
He don't try to do nothing extra. You don't see Rudy Gobert trying to shoot no 3-pointers. You don't see him trying to shoot no 18-footers. He might try to get one up from the free throw line or something.
Yeah, but
from the elbow, but that's it.
But Rudy,
if the clock going down,
yeah, he's a real protector, rebounder.
That's it, man. And hey, he is doing his job defensively, man. Shut down your big, man.
Did you say something?
Whoever your big is, he said he was talking about my being a good GM.
Okay.
But whoever your big is, Rudy Gobert shutting you down is what it looked like right now, man. Right now. And then we got Detroit and Cleveland going in right now. Detroit's up 1-0 in that series. I'm not surprised. James Harden. I'm not surprised, though.
I'm not surprised, but I am surprised.
Why?
I mean, who Detroit got? I know they got Cade Cunningham, but
D-Town, baby. Town, Texas.
Yeah,
Cade Cunningham. That's all you need. You got somebody from the D. You straight.
Yeah, but I thought Donovan Mitchell might offset that, but like I say, I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised.
Oh, Tripp say Ant might be the best. The best what? Player in the league? Oh, I'll give you that. That's Lil Jordan, dog.
Well, I'm gonna say
That's young Jordan, dog. Anthony Edwards is a dog. I didn't even think he was gonna be playing this early in the series right now, based off that injury, and he came out and showed up for them boys, man.
Cause you know why?
That boy old school mentality. That's why he ain't flopping out there.
He love the game.
Absolutely love the game.
That shows. Let me tell you like this. I don't know if Anthony Edwards was more hurt than Jason Tatum and Kevin Durant.
Telling you, but
they sit out.
But he loved the game more. I know that much. He want
to win more.
He want to win more. He love the game more than them boys. I know that much.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a question.
And I ain't gonna say that he the best, but
I am.
Yeah.
I say this. I'm biased. He my favorite to watch right now.
Yeah. Oh, he's more fun to watch, but effectiveness.
Oh, he got that too. Yep. He led the league in 3-pointers last year, and that's not even his game. Ain't nobody, when Anthony makes his mind up, nobody's stopping him. He reminds me of his daddy.
But this is the thing.
MJ.
He led the league in 3-point shots or 3 points made.
Made.
Okay.
Well, probably also shots.
This is the thing.
Probably also shots, if that's the case.
Anthony Edwards is more fun to watch, but I don't know if he's more effective than SGA. I don't know if he's more effective.
Okay,
he's more fun to watch, but I don't know if he's more effective.
SGA is that dude, but I'm American.
Yeah, I am too. But I ain't gonna lie for him. Now, go ahead. See, that's the thing about me. I'm not gonna lie for my favorite people. I'm gonna tell the truth on everybody. And this is the thing. Me, I like Anthony. I wish Anthony Edwards was by far the best player.
Yeah, I ain't saying by far now.
No, I said I wish he was by far the best player.
Yeah.
And I wish he had the most success. But right now, SGA has had the most success and the best player. Yeah. I mean, so, Anthony is more fun to watch.
Oh, for sure.
But effectiveness, I can't say he's more effective than SGA.
Well, he don't got no titles. And SGA does.
No, SGA shooting about 53-54%. He's effective. He don't shoot. He ain't taking 20 shots to get 20 points.
And we talked about it last week. He's shooting about 98% in that fourth quarter and overtime.
Yeah. So SGA.
Crazy.
So Anthony Edwards is more fun to watch, but SGA may be a little bit more effective in the game for his team.
Yeah.
Because you can't poo-poo on success.
Yeah.
No matter, what we think.
I say SGA King flipper flopper. He learned it from James Harden. James Harden is the pioneer of the foul bait.
Why you say that about SGA?
Because that boy be at that foul line.
He ain't at the foul line more than MJ.
I don't know.
Go look it up.
I don't want to.
Well, I know you don't because you know I'm right. Shit. Look it up, Shrimp. SGA is averaging less free throws per game in his career than Michael Jordan did in his career.
Michael Jordan wasn't out there settling for no 3-pointers, though. Michael Jordan was penetrating and earning them fouls.
SGA taking a 4 per game. He taking less than anybody.
Michael Jordan was on them and ones. He wasn't.
SGA is too. And SGA is averaged 30 for 4 years. We can't poo-poo on that. He's averaged 30 for 5 people did that.
And Michael Jordan one of them.
We can say what we liked it best, but what's most effective, a lot of times we don't like it. Just simple as that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, man. What did he say? Harden never flopped that much. Hey, man, Harden in Houston, Harden was king.
It's not flopping.
It wasn't flopping, but he was
flopping because SGA is going to the. He's getting his fouls inside the paint and in close to the. James
Harden was too, but James Harden was throwing balls up, not even trying to make shots.
SGA not doing that.
He's not doing that. SGA look like he's legitimately
getting a lot of air. And like I say, nobody ever said MJ was flopping.
Yeah.
But he averaging more free throws per game than SGA. Nobody said he was flopping.
Fact.
So let's, we got to keep the same narrative with everybody.
Man, it's just hard. It's hard.
You want me to tell you what the statistic is?
What's that?
MJ averaged 8.3 free throws for his career.
Yeah.
Right now, for SGA career, he averaged 7.3. He averaging 1 less per game.
But we also got to think about the fact that some of them games, I don't know if that's what he's averaging this year. He's averaging more free throws this year.
He averaging Michael Jordan average. He averaging 8 this year. Nobody said that about Luka. Luka averaging 10. Nobody don't say Luka. See, this is the thing. We say different things about different people. Luka is shot more free throws than anybody in the league this year. But nobody ain't saying that about Luka. Why? Why they ain't saying that about Luka? I know why, but I ain't finna say it.
Because people love Luka.
No, because Luka look different than me.
Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about.
He gonna get a different narrative. SGA, even though he's not from America, he look like me. Luka gonna get a different narrative than SGA gets.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm saying. And I ain't, everybody, well, why you bring that up? Because it's true. Shit, that's why I brought it up.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
And then last series, we're gonna talk about, man, New York Knicks and those Philadelphia 76ers on. Hey,
I got
first game, Knicks ran with it.
all day, every day.
All day, every day, just like that?
Yeah, Philadelphia got Joel Embiid.
I think Philly gonna come back. I just got a feeling, man. Joel done been through some things. My boy done beat a stroke. My boy done I don't know if it was a stroke, but his face got paralyzed from something.
He probably had Bell palsy.
Whatever it was.
Bell palsy makes you look like you had a stroke, but it's not as debilitating as a stroke.
Yeah.
It just affects your face, not your whole side.
Well, whatever it was, it sucked. And Joel, regardless of what's going on, my boy Joel still out there balling with it, man. So I got to give him some credit for that, man.
No, I got to give Joel a little credit too, but I don't have no faith in it.
None?
Credit? No.
I understand. I done called him Hollow Man forever, but it's something different about Joel. He's a villain right now. And, I'm not a fan of villains, but...
Who did they beat?
In that first round?
Yeah.
Who did the 76ers come back and beat? The Celtics.
Yeah.
Boston. They went and did some Joker stuff on them Celtics, man. They Joel, man, hey, how many bigs? He's not Rudy Gobert. He's not just in there for defense.
No, he damn sure ain't. He damn sure ain't Rudy Gobert.
I'm saying he's not. He's got offense too. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
he's got. But
what he do with it? What he do with it? Rudy done did more than he done did. Yeah. Rudy have done more in the NBA than Joel Embiid.
Ooh.
Rudy a 3-time defensive player of the year. What Joel Embiid got? Rudy been to the Western Conference Finals. Why Joel Embiid took his team? He went to the Western Conference Finals twice. No, matter of fact, Rudy Gobert might be in the Western Conference Finals 3 times. Rudy Gobert have done more in the NBA for his playoffs and helping his team than Joel Embiid there.
Man.
That's what I think.
That is a tough reality to take right there. I mean, it's true. When you look at accolades, But at the same time, you say you don't care about stuff that things people vote on.
But I have to. I don't. Now, this I don't care about it. I say I don't like it because it's favoritism. But this is the thing. Joel Embiid ain't even giving enough for people to be favored on.
Man, that's rough.
You know what I'm saying?
Joel, he does got an MVP on his belt now.
Who do?
Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid got an MVP. What did he do the year he got an MVP?
He didn't win the championship.
Did he even go to the Eastern Conference Final? No, he did.
Does Rudy Gobert have a title?
What?
Rudy don't got no title neither, does he?
But he been to the Western Conference Final, which is tougher than the East. Joel ain't been to the finals in the East.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But I mean, he also played with Ben Simmons, though. You know, like
Joel. That's when he got his MVP. Go look it up. He was playing with Ben Simmons. Yeah. When Ben Simmons was playing, Ben Simmons could play.
And that's hard to do.
Ben Simmons, do you know why he got MVP? Because Ben Simmons gave him the ball in good position.
Well, I mean, Ben Simmons, hey, he was ahead of a point guard. He wasn't scoring like that. But Ben Simmons could.
All I'm going to say is like this. To me, Joel, I do not like Joel. Because first Joel came to move his feet. Did you see that Joel almost got his foot rolled up on twice in that last game against Boston? Because he couldn't. I'm looking at TV, I see the guy fall. The guy started rolling back, and Joel came to move his feet. The guy rolled up on his foot, and Joel moved his foot back about it. He's slow of foot. He out of shape. He can't sustain. Now, I don't like it.
I don't know if it was real or not, but I saw an X-ray of his knees, and my boy's knees look shot.
I don't care. Let me tell you like this. Sports don't give a damn about none of that.
They don't.
All we care about is you winning. Because all they care about, Michael Jordan got 6 titles. Bill Russell. They don't put no context to that.
Yeah.
So it ain't no context. We don't care about Joel Embiid. We just care about what he did on the court. That's the way the sport is. And now, I'm not making it right up. The sport don't care about injuries, don't care about how you feel, what you going through. All they care, because 2 or 3 years from now, they're going to say Joel lost.
Yeah.
That's all we care about. Joel lost.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
They ain't going to say, Joel had bad knees. Do you know how many guys that had bad knees and lost the championship or something happened on their teammate? They don't tell that story.
Yeah, you're right.
All they tell is that he won such and such and 6-0, 5-2 in the final, blah 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 blah.
You're right about that, huh?
That's all I'm saying.
So who you got in the city? You going with them Knicks?
Oh yeah, I'm going with the Knicks.
I'm going with them Sixers, huh? I'm going with them Sixers.
And I'm saying like this: 2 of the 3 out of the 4 games, the Knicks gonna win. They're gonna beat the Celtics by 20. About 3 of the 4 victories they get. They already got 1.
The 76ers, yeah.
Yeah, so no. New York got 1 game, they beat them by 20.
Yeah.
They're gonna get 2 or 3 more, they're gonna beat them by 20.
Man, well, y'all, with that being said, y'all know what time it is. It is time for Ring the Bell with Unc. And this week, if you ain't heard of the man, MTV had Downtown Julie Brown. Before Downtown Julie Brown, it was Downtown Freddie Brown. 45 points off the bench in the playoffs, and Unc gonna let us know about it.
Hey, man, because the other day, I sent J.A. a little deal off YouTube where the guy that just scored the most points off the bench in the NBA playoffs, and it was Freddie Brown. And Freddie Brown, his nickname was Downtown.
Yeah.
And the reason they call him Downtown is because this is in the 70s. The 3-point shot didn't even come in the NBA till the 80s. And in the 70s, this was just his shot. This is why he shot from all the time. It wasn't no 3-point or nothing. Downtown Freddie Brown shot from 23, 25, 28 feet on a regular basis.
Man.
That's why they call him Downtown. And I'm going to tell y'all,
before the 3-point.
Yeah. This was with no 3-pointers. In 1976, against the Phoenix Suns in the NBA playoffs, this is the most points by a player off the bench was Downtown Freddie Brown. 45 points off the bench in a playoff game in 1976. That's without the threes. The threes didn't even come in the league until 1979, which is 80, which is when the champion was crowned in 80. So that was the 1980 season. And downtown Freddie Brown also had another game where he scored 41 off the bench. So he scored 45 and 41 off the bench. And Freddie Brown was a guard, 6'3". So that's why when they always talk about, oh, he wouldn't have done this in the handshake era, we would. Man, it's been little guys, 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", have always played. And downtown Freddie Brown scored his 45 points against the Phoenix Suns in 1976 in a playoff game. He had another game of 41. But during that time, 76, 77, and in the late 70s, the Seattle Supersonics is who downtown Freddie Brown played for. And they went to the playoffs all those years, 76, 77, 78, and 79. But in 78 and 79, the Seattle Supersonics went to the NBA Finals in 78 and 79. In 78, they lost to the Washington Bullets in 7 games. In 1979, they beat the Washington Bullets in 5 games. And downtown Freddie Brown was on both of those teams, and he was on the team in 76 quite naturally in the playoffs when he hit the 45. But this is the thing. Downtown Freddie Brown was in a 3-guard rotation. That's why I tell all these young people, they be talking about, oh, this is new, that's new. Because they talk like 3-guard rotation was fairly new to the NBA whenever they start saying it. But in the 1970s, downtown Freddie Brown was in a 3-guard rotation with the Seattle Supersonics, and they went to 2 NBA Finals in 79 and 78. And downtown Freddie Brown was in a 3-guard rotation. He was coming off the bench behind Dennis Johnson, which is a Finals MVP in 1979, and Gus Williams. Dennis Johnson and Gus Williams was the starting guards. Downtown Freddie Brown was the 3rd guard coming off the bench. And the Freddie Brown job coming off the bench was to shoot that thing.
Yeah.
When he came in the game, he gonna start shooting because he want to change the pace. And that downtown came because he was shooting it from so far from the basket. 25, 28, 23. He was shooting from beyond the 3-point line before the 3-point. Because that was just his natural shot.
Oh, so he was Steph. He was Steph back in the gap, is what you're saying. Yeah, Steph ain't nothing new.
They've always had people that shoot that. And downtown Freddie Brown played in the league 14, hold on. He played in the league 13 years, all with Seattle Supersonics.
Man.
Came in 1971 and retired in 1984.
Did he ever start?
No, most of his, no. That I can remember. I don't ever remember. His best success was in the 3-guard rotation with Gus Williams, Dennis Johnson, and him.
13 years off the bench, man. Hey, that's a professional right there.
Yeah, and when he came in, you know one thing. The first thing he came in, he was going to let it go.
Instant offense.
Yeah,
that's probably where that came from.
So all this stuff that they try to say about the league, oh, this is new and that new. Man, it's not new.
Yeah.
It's not new.
We done seen it before.
Yeah, we just didn't know. If you've been around long as that's why everybody say, oh, I'm criticizing these dudes. I've seen it before.
Yeah.
I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying, why am I going to be enamored with something I've seen before?
For sure.
Simple as that.
Hey, and that is another
Ring the bell. And then I just tell the people like this. No, you don't have to believe what I'm saying. Go check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Go do your own research, man.
Yeah, go do your
it's
own
real
research.
deal. This stuff really happened, man.
Yeah, this stuff really happened.
This stuff really went down like this.
And this is, let me throw, this ain't got nothing to do with ring the bell. But this is what I want all these young guys to do. Y'all keep saying that. Freddie Brown, he played in the 70s, so he was probably a plumber or a fireman, right?
That's what they say.
So go get a professional basketball player that can come off the bench and score a plumber or a fireman.
Man.
I didn't say it was on that booger sugar. They were drunk. They was all this. That's all I'm saying. But when you go look at the records, all of the records are held by plumbers and firemen.
And firemen all day.
And booger sugar dudes.
Yeah.
They're all the records. Go look at most of them. I ain't gonna say all of them, but when you get up in the 85, 90%, you can call that all.
Yeah, man.
You can call that all.
That's pretty much all.
And I got Ring the Bell coming up that's gonna reaffirm some of that stuff I just said.
Yes, sir. And that is Ring the Bell with Unc, man. And
I got, in my opinion, coming up.
Yeah, IMO. Yeah.
IMO.
Yeah. And that is Downtown Freddie Brown. But we're gonna keep this thing
back in the day. You had to earn your nickname. Well, nobody gave you nothing.
Yeah, them nicknames was real deal. Downtown, man, you shoot that thing from afar.
Downtown come in the game.
Yeah.
He missed 3 or 4 shots in a row. You know what happened?
You gonna make 3 or 4?
You got to go back to the bench.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're not doing your job.
You ain't on tonight, dog.
You ain't on tonight.
You ain't on tonight,
talking about these guys shot 20 shots and made 4, and then now you think you did something because you got 4 shots made, you got 12 free throws, you got 20 points, and you tell me how good you is.
Man. Moving along.
On to the next one, on to the Cowboys.
That not for long. I mean, that NFL, National Football League. Dallas Cowboys. Good news. We signed George Pickens to his free agency, his franchise tag.
But you know what took so long?
What's that?
Why he didn't sign?
What?
The Cowboys gave him permission to go get his own trade. He was trying to find a trade suitor.
What?
But he couldn't find none, so he had to sign it.
Oh, my God.
Because this is the thing. These dudes get delusional. Man, you had 1 year, but you got 3 years of bad reputation, and then your best year, you still had some bad reputation in it. Man, people don't want problems.
And George, don't you realize at the owners' meeting, the Jerry was like, hey, George is going to call you.
Don't pick it to 5.
Don't answer.
Tell him hell to the no.
Don't answer.
No, he told him to tell him hell to the no.
Same way they said, Shador, 5th round.
Yeah.
Make sure Cleveland get him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Same situation. George, come on. You're not bigger than the game. Jim Irsay let you know when he told Jonathan Taylor, yo, bro, the league, whether you play in this league or not, it's going to go on without you, bro.
Yeah,
without you, this league is going to go on, bro. So I'm not going to pay you what you want or what you deserve because it don't matter at the end of the day.
Yeah, it don't.
Whether I pay you or not, the league is going to go on.
Without you.
George Pickens, you're in a great situation right now. Got the franchise tag, $20.5 million. Of course, as a Dallas Cowboys fan, I know you are worth more than that.
$28.5 million, right?
Yeah, $28.5 million. Yeah. As a Dallas Cowboys fan, you are worth more than that. For sure. Hey, as far as I'm concerned, Unc might think differently. You were our number 1 receiver last year. When we needed a first down, when we needed a play, the ball was coming your way. Right? Period. And you made several of them plays, man. You know, until that Detroit game when you got hit in your chest, but
yeah. Well, I'm gonna say this.
I'm a fan, George Pickens.
Yeah. And this is the reason that I said that he wasn't our number 1 receiver last year. The reason he was the number 1 receiver is because the defenses was paying more attention to CD than it was him. Now you done that, we'll see this year. They
still got to pay attention. So that pick your poison.
Yeah, pick your poison.
And that's a beautiful thing in Dallas.
Yeah, that's
pick your poison.
Thing. But this is that's not the first time we had pick your poison.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, we had Amari Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No doubt.
So, and that's all I'm saying. George, stay the course, and if you go to the meetings, stay away, be on time, and you'll get that 3 to 5 year deal you want for the 29, 30 million for 4 or 5 years.
George,
but you gotta say, man, this is what everybody understands. You gotta toe the line. It's not just the NFL or the NBA. Every job you get in America, you have to toe the line.
You got to play the game.
We got a lot of people waiting to take your place, John.
You got to play the game, dog. Got to play the game, dog. Hey, if you listen to anybody in that Dallas Cowboys building about contract negotiations and how to conduct yourself, listen to your quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Oh, yeah.
Dak has never had a season like you had last year, where you just that guy. The league was afraid of you.
I disagree with that one, Jay.
Dak has had some good statistical seasons, but nobody was ever afraid of Dak. George Pickens. Hey,
but this
they paid attention to you, dog.
This whole thing about being afraid. You don't have to be afraid of me. As long as I whoop your ass, it doesn't matter.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Whether you were scared when the fight started or not, you still lost.
Absolutely.
And this is the thing. When Dak Prescott stole for 4,000-something yards, 38 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions, that's pretty elite.
Absolutely.
Now, he had some good seasons. Now, what it equated to? It equated to losing to San Francisco in the playoffs because of Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb fumble, and your defense gave up too. So it's all, it's all relative.
Dak had some very elite seasons against under 500 teams.
Yeah, absolutely. But guess what? Does somebody else played them same teams? They didn't have the same success.
Well, there's under 500, so a lot of people had.
There's a lot of people played them same team Dak played. So we can't say that. That's all the quarterbacks played the same thing Dak did, but they didn't do the same thing Dak did. So,
hey, and the Cowboys say at this point, since you already went out and looked for a trade, we're no longer interested in trading you, bro. So
yeah, now you're at our mercy. You're at our mercy.
You got no choice.
Yeah, you got no choice. Sign this deal like you should have done at first. Period.
Just like that.
And then if you get halfway through the season and you got 800-900 yards and somebody come and say, "Oh, we give you 2 first rounds for George," bye, George.
See you later. But
See you later.
2 first rounders. That's a good.
But everybody's gonna do that though. But
I don't know. They might.
But if they do,
he is very young. I think George Pickens is what, 24?
This is 5th year. This
25, 24, 25 years old, 26 maybe.
This is 5th year in the league coming up. He got 4 behind.
He's a young buck though.
Yeah, 3 with Pittsburgh, 1 with
maybe 27.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, if you come out of college 21, he's 25. Come out of 22, he's 26.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So, hey.
And if he came out at 20, he's 24. Like you said, I don't know exact age. But George is very talented. But this is the thing. George, you got to get the game from him. You see right here where our finger is?
Neck up.
You need to be between these 2 fingers.
Yes, sir.
Call from here to these other fingers down here. From the neck down, you elite. But from the neck up, you suspect.
And not only on the field, but off the field as well, George.
Yeah.
Make good decisions. And then also, the Cowboys say they are very happy with the Michael Parsons trade. How do you feel after that Michael Parsons trade? Did they win that?
It don't matter if we won or lost. I'm glad you're gone.
I mean, these picks that they received this year were part of that trade, right?
Yeah. I'm glad he gone, yeah. I think they won.
They won that deal.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Because Michael Parsons is more interested in himself than he is the team.
But when you hear the fact that Dexter Fowler is in Seattle and Jadeveon Clowney is no longer a Cowboy right now.
Okay.
Who we got on the edge, huh?
Same people we had last year.
No, that's what I'm saying. Dexter Fowler is not on the edge. Jadeveon Clowney is not on the edge.
How many sacks?
Who do we have? We got as a Rocco on the edge.
Did we get on? How many sacks did we get last year?
I don't know, but I know that Jadeveon Clowney played a hell of a defensive end for us last year.
He can't give him about 6-7 sacks. He played all right.
He beat all his numbers for his bonus except for getting to the playoffs.
Well, he was better than DeMarcus Lawrence.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm saying.
Hey, so I might say he's better than DeMarcus Ware the way he played over there. I'm sorry, Michael Parsons the way he played over there last year. Yeah. He was stopping the run.
Yeah.
And he was getting sacked.
Absolutely. But
in my opinion, I think we got to get Jadeveon Clowney back on this roster. I don't think it's a question.
No.
We need him on. Who we got on the edge right now?
Man, there's so many guys, man. I mean, it's so many guys. I mean, I'm just saying.
Fowler was a dog for us. He ain't here no more.
The main thing we need to do is stop the run up the middle. That's more critical. We got Clark, and we kept Clark in the other time.
We say that, but the edge killed us, though.
The middle did, too.
We ain't had no line, sound like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So what difference does it make? I mean, I don't know who we got, but you in pro football, you're going to be about decent. I mean, ain't none of these guys. Well, they claim that all these draft choices they got. Downs and the guy that got from University of Central Florida and all that. And then with the guys we got returning, they said, then we signed a couple of free agents, didn't we? Did we sign a free agent?
Yeah, but I mean,
all I'm saying.
I don't know who it is, so that says
all
something.
I'm saying is like this. Who was your baby or Clowney before we got him? He wasn't even on the
first round draft pick, dog. He was a dog anyway. He was a dog in Baltimore.
He wasn't even on the roster when we got him.
For sure, but that doesn't mean he didn't. Hey, he can't. He was one of the best defensive ends in the league last year.
Now?
He's looking for another team.
Exactly.
But that's business. That ain't got nothing to do with his ability, huh?
Yes, it do.
They got nothing to do with business. These guys are looking to pay young guys less money.
How many?
It's money ball. It's across the board.
How many guys that have balled out is walking the streets, have balled out in the NFL, and still got something left in the tank?
A ton of them. Once they 30 years old, it's a bad business move from an executive level perspective. They're looking at analytics versus the human aspect of the game, huh? And David Clowney is a stud in the NFL right now. You put him up against any tackle in the league, and the tackle knows they got a long day.
Why is he looking for a job, J.A.?
Because he's over 30, and they don't want to pay him his worth.
No, he want more than he worth. That's why he ain't in the league.
They don't want to pay him his worth.
Man, 6 sacks ain't no hell of a work.
Oh, they would rather pay a quarterback. They would rather pay a wide receiver, a quarterback, somebody else high dollar than pay somebody over 30 years old.
They would rather play a young guy with potential than a guy. Javier Clowney is pretty much tapped out, Jay.
He's not. He had a hell of a year last year, huh? How you tapped out when you still dominating boys, huh?
Okay, Jay. Let me find something out right now.
He had 8 sacks last year? He wasn't here for the full season.
So you want high dollar for 8 sacks?
8 sacks plus the run stop? Absolutely.
You didn't stop no run, y'all.
It's not. He wasn't playing every down. Huh? He was a situational player.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. You want first team money, but you're a situational player.
It's not that he can't play.
Find another job.
It's not that he can't play every down. That's the system that he was in. They rotating dudes. And that ain't the same. Jadeveon Clowney can play the run and he can play the pass rush. So in my opinion, he can play downs 1 through 4 if he needed to. But that's not the system that he came into, and they do that for business purposes. They pay guys. So you make the money they need to make. These analytics, the Cowboys are number 1 in analytics for a reason, and it ain't got nothing to do with Super Bowls. Got everything to do with the dollar sign, huh?
Jadeveon Clowney is not a top-tier defensive end in the NFL right now. He's not, J.A.
How many DNs can you name up? I can't name 24 dudes over him. I can't name 10 dudes over Jadeveon Clowney right now.
I can't even name 10 dudes in the NFL playing DN. That's talking about shit. I ain't talking about just cause you the best of a bunch of sorry-ass guys, I'm not going to pay you top money. Jadeveon Clowney is not.
He's a dog, huh? I'm sorry. In my opinion, Jadeveon Clowney is still a top 10 defensive end in the league.
Hell no.
Name me 10 guys better than him.
DeMarcus Lawrence had a better year in Seattle than Jadeveon Clowney had here.
I don't know. Physically, I don't know about that, huh? I mean, we can look it up, but I don't know about that. And we got to look at the number of plays, number of opportunities. Jadeveon Clowney
the reason you ain't getting the number of plays, if you was that dominant, you'd be on the field, J.A.
He was balling. They trying to limit salaries around here, huh? Incentives. He hit every incentive that he had before him, other than his team incentive of making the playoffs.
J.A. So I didn't see this happen to J.J. Watt. I didn't see it.
What?
I didn't see it happen to J.J. Watt. I didn't see it. Come on, J.A. It's all the defensive ends in the league.
We talking about white boys on defensive end versus Jadeveon. Come on now, huh?
He had a better production.
The Cowboys want Max Crosby more than anything, and it ain't because he's better than Jadeveon Clowney.
He is better right now.
Yeah, he might be one of the few guys.
Right now,
he might be better. One of the few guys that's better than Jadeveon Clowney. But it ain't. I'm just saying.
Who did the Cowboy defense stop last year, J.A.? No damn body. They averaged 30 points. They have one of the worst defenses in the league, and you sitting up here bragging about their defensive play?
I'm saying Jadeveon Clowney did his job. He wasn't here all season.
A lower-tier guy.
He wasn't here all season, huh?
Okay.
But when he got here,
this is the thing.
When they called on him, you did his job at a high level.
You tell me a high-level defensive end can't find a job.
Not over 35.
Don't bring up 30. It's somebody did some DNs in the league.
Not over 35.
What did it?
It's harder. That age thing.
First you said 30.
Because he's over 35. But he still balled though. I'm just
What do
saying.
you think? Let me explain to you. Let me explain to you why Jaden Clyde didn't start for Dallas. Because he was 35. He can't do it every down. Jay had explained this to you a moment over by these young guys. And as you get older, you can do it every 90. That's why he was rotating, because he can't do it every down. When he was in Houston, he wasn't rotating. When he was in Houston,
You're right.
he can't do it. He can do it sometime because he's 35. Can't do it every down. So I'm not finna give a guy that can do it sometime money that an every down guy can do it.
Load management.
Yeah, load management. Now we go again.
Load management.
Trip said that. That's it, Trip. These guys load management. They're arrested all game. Then they come in the third quarter. Like I say, Dallas gave up more points almost than anybody in the league last year.
Yeah.
So let's talk about something else besides your
Fact. And defense looking a little better though.
Yeah.
Through that draft and through free agency right now. Evidently the Arizona Cardinals not only got my boy Mr. Love, Jeremiah Love from Notre Dame, but they also looking to recruit Aaron Rodgers. Could Aaron Rodgers do anything in Arizona?
You know, I told you. If your team have Aaron Rodgers at a quarterback, you need to go to National Tire and Battery, because all the trade is going off for Aaron Rodgers. You need some new tires. If Arizona want to build a team, do not waste your time with Aaron Rodgers.
And I agree with you 100% right there. And we aren't going to spend no more time right there.
Yeah, we don't need no more.
Moving on. And this one might be quicker than that last topic. The Jets have declined Monty Smith's option. What you think about that?
Monty Smith was with that. Do you know why they tried to decide? Do you know why they declined his option?
Why is that?
He's still in the stands. Hey man, I see Martin Smith down like this, and everybody, they do. Martin Smith, just, come on, man.
Still in the stands. He's trying to figure out what's going on around him, man. Moving on. That ain't news.
That ain't.
We expected that. This is news. We got a quarterback battle in Cleveland right now, and evidently, Deshaun Watson look like the best quarterback in the Browns organization. They say after this camp right now, he is sitting at the QB1 spot over Shedeur Sanders. What do you think about that, huh?
I still think that Cleveland is a place that quarterbacks go to die and get buried. Not just die, to get almost buried. Say, man, Deshaun Watson ain't going to do nothing in Cleveland. And I stick to this fact. I hope Deshaun Watson win the job. And I hope Dylan Gabriel gets second. And I hope Cleveland trade should do it, because that's the only way you're going to have a decent career is get out. Look at Baker Mayfield.
Man.
Saying the same thing, man.
Yeah.
I hope Shedeur get out of Cleveland, because Cleveland don't know what the hell they are doing with quarterbacks.
And they just drafted a new quarterback.
Yeah.
From Arkansas.
What round did they draft him in?
He was later, but they still
they still drafted a quarterback. They still got Dylan Gabriel. They got Deshaun Watson. Cleveland don't know what they doing.
Yeah, I'm questioning everything.
And I'm going to say this.
I just don't
Deshaun Watson been sitting around watching for 2 or 3 years. It's hard for me to believe that I'm going to tell you like this.
He played year before last, but he got injured, though.
He played in 2024. The last time Deshaun Watson played, I think, was October of 2024. That's a year and a half ago.
And he lost his father that year. That was a horrible year for Deshaun Watson, man. A lot of growth is taking place. There's no telling what he is mentally right now. He could be absolutely on fire, man.
I just told you about sports. We don't care about your daddy. We don't care. I'm just being honest.
It's true.
Sports don't care about nothing. Deshaun Watson, you lost your daddy. Do like the other. Go read about the quarterbacks that lost their daddy and then had the best season they ever had.
Yeah.
Or
the best game.
Let that be when you lost your father. That the football field and the practice should have been your sanctuary where you can think about only football, and you should have got better. So sports is no excuses, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
We don't always, it sounds hard, you know, it sounds hard when I'm saying, but the truth is, we just care about wins and losses.
What have you
sports.
done for me lately?
Janet Jackson made a song about it.
Yeah.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Here you go. What it say?
What have you done for me lately?
Okay, there we go.
Period. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. What have you done for me lately? That's
Man.
all. That's all we care about.
Just like that, man.
Simple as that.
And yeah, man, it's gonna be a tough one in Cleveland, man. They got some you know, they got some things to figure out up there at that QB1
Yeah,
position.
I'm gonna tell you how sports is,
position,
man.
but
they're already moving on from Tom Brady, the greatest. They finna anoint Patrick Mahomes. Let him win one more Super Bowl.
and Brady out of there. Just like that.
Just like that.
Just like Jordan and LeBron.
Yeah. Just like Jordan out of there, Tom Brady gonna be out of there.
Hey, and y'all know what time it is now. It's time for that boy Trip to go. Favorite part of the show. It is time for IMO. This is in my opinion. This is part of the show where there's no rebuttal allowed. If Unc say something I don't agree with, I can't open my mouth. You gotta listen and take it for what it is, man. And then I get to speak my piece. But Unc, this week, in my opinion, what say you?
In my opinion, a lot of people not gonna like it. You know, I always hear about LeBron is longevity and all that. But the truth be told, everybody don't want to tell it because they don't like to get the old guys credit. Like I said, all the records, Freddie Brown played in the 70s.
Yeah.
He got the most points off the bench in a playoff game.
Yep.
Okay. Everything after Wilt Chamberlain is longevity.
Yep.
Wilt Chamberlain, 20,000 points is the mark, right?
Yeah.
Wilt Chamberlain scored 20,000 points in 499 games. Michael Jordan, which is next, scored 20,000 points in 620 games. That's a year and a half later, right?
Yeah.
That's because it's 82 games.
Yep.
82
Yeah. Time.
120.
Yeah.
And half of 82. Now you got 60 left to get, 40 left to get to 120.
Yeah.
That's half a set. So that's a year and a half.
Yeah.
That it took. So everything after Wilt Chamberlain, 20,000 points is longevity.
Yeah.
And I heard Ernie Johnson say this on TNT, now ESPN, they're on ESPN now.
ESPN
He
now,
said that Michael Jordan got the most 40-point game. He said LeBron got the. That's not true.
That's his story.
No,
It's not history. It's Ernie's story.
Yeah. 60-point game. Michael Jordan. Wilt Chamberlain got the most. He got 26. Kobe got 6.
Yep.
That's next.
So that's at least 26 40-point games.
50-point games. Wilt Chamberlain got 118. Michael Jordan got 31. He's next.
That's at least 100. That's at least 118 40-point games if he got 50.
Yeah, and then Michael Jordan next with 31.
40? Oh, 50-point games. Yeah.
50-point game.
And 31 is a lot now.
Okay, 40-point games. Wilt Chamberlain got 271. Michael Jordan is next with 172. I heard Ernie say, LeBron got this money. Michael number one. No, he not. Wilt said, Wilt number one in 60, 50, and 40-point games. And LeBron James is number one in 30 and 20-point games.
271 40-point games.
40-point game. And Michael is next with 100 less. So everything after Wilt Chamberlain is longevity because he did it way faster than everybody else. We ain't even talk about the rebound. We ain't even talking about that Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell is the only two people got over 20,000 rebounds in NBA history.
And that playoff block record that Wimby just said ain't no thing, really, in real
because
life.
they didn't have blocks out.
Because they didn't take the stat.
This is what I know. The best they can figure out, Wilt averaged 8.8 blocks per game. So I know it was one game he had 12, 13 in the playoff. If you average 8.8, so you know you had. So everything after Wilt Chamberlain is longevity. And this is just not my opinion. This is facts. But what I believe is that everything is called 499 games is way quicker than 620.
Oh, absolutely.
271 is way quicker than 172. So everything after Wilt Chamberlain, scoring and rebounding, is longevity, man. So quit saying, because I heard Ernie say this right on ESPN. Oh, LeBron, I can't remember. I think
couldn't believe
LeBron
it.
had 40 games. Oh, Michael #1. No, he's not.
Yeah.
Will Chamberlain got 99. Let's not be 100. 99. And we're not even going to talk about the rebounding. Because the rebounding is ridiculous, and they don't give rebounding enough credit. Because if you notice now, they always talk about scoring and assists. And that's to diminish the old guys, because all the rebound records, just like all the scoring records, defer back to Will Chamberlain.
Man, I believe that. I believe
Because I'm going to give you a
that.
stat line Will Chamberlain had 1 year when they won the championship.
What was that?
He only averaged 17.7 points.
What was the rest of his line, though?
29.8 rebounds and 6.8 assists. If somebody average 17, 29, and 6 right now, we'll get him the trophy. We'll get him the trophy right now.
Ah, with the quickness, 29.
29.8 rebounds.
That's
You might
damn
well
near
say
rebound.
30. You might well say 30 rebounds, 18 points, 30 rebounds, and 7 assists.
Yeah.
That's a good stat line.
That is.
And like I say, the
insanity.
stuff about Will Chamberlain is so cartoonish. That's why they don't talk about it in them. They always talk about Mike and LeBron because they know that that's more realistic. They be like, how he do that?
Yeah.
Because he was that good.
Hey, Will hard to believe, man. Them
Man,
stats.
Will is just way different than everybody else. And I heard a statistic that, I heard some guy going back and forth on the internet about who is their best all-around athlete. They had Bojan. I said, man, Will Chamberlain by far. Will Chamberlain, why you say that? Because he had 4 Hall of Fames. He had 4. Who else had 4 Hall of
Goodness
Fame?
gracious.
2
Yeah.
college and 2 pro.
Yep.
2 different pro Hall of Fame and 2 different college Hall of Fames. Who in there?
You know, I mean, hard to argue with these facts. These ain't opinions right here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is Unc's opinion about Will, but
Yeah.
they're backed by facts.
But everything after Will Chamberlain is longevity because he did it faster than anybody
Man,
and more than anybody.
that's insane, man. Straight insanity right there, man. In my opinion, man, I believe the Philadelphia 76ers have what it takes to get to these finals. And it won't be a surprise to me. I've never been a fan. I mean, I want to see Joel Embiid be who he thought he was when he got to the league. We thought he was the man.
But they are who we thought
He could do it from the inside, do it from the outside. You know, he's Hakeem on the inside. He's KD on the outside shooting that thing. He's got ability. I don't know about KD. That's a little stretch. But I'm just saying he can shoot
Hakeem
that
is more of a
thing.
stretch than KD.
Both of them.
I'm sorry. Let me be quiet.
Hey, the point is he can do all of it. You know, and he's a defensive presence on defense, man. So, you know, Philly, hey, we've trusted the process. Let's see if it's going to equate to championships, like you said, Joel. We here now. Got Paul George, Kelly Oubre, Tyrese Maxey, BJ Edgecombe, my boy Quinn, what's his name? Number 5. That was with the Mavericks that got traded over there to Philly. And Grimes,
Something like
Quentin
that.
Grimes. Quinn Grimes, whatever his name is. You got your guys. You got enough to do something up there, man. I'll be surprised and disappointed at the same time if I don't see Philly in the finals, man. We've trusted the process to this point, man. Let's see what this process is all about. In my opinion, this year is the year the process matures. I don't know if you can beat the team in the West, but I expect Philly to be in a championship. And if not, complete failure of a season. And that's all I got to say about that. And then being African knows can't cut it. Hey, man. I called him Hollow Man. Hey, he said, let me see, Will my number 1. And I never seen him play. Hey, I can't disagree with you, bro. The numbers that Will put up is crazy. Can't disagree with that, Trip. And he saying, Embiid, Africa knows, can't cut it. Hey, man. Africa don't want to see him cut it after he just spurned them boys and played with the USA in the Olympics last summer. But yeah, man, my opinion, man, Philadelphia, right now is the time. This is your year. And if you don't get it, the process was a failure. And that's all I got to say about that, man. And with that being said, appreciate y'all, man.
We appreciate y'all. And we apologize for the difficulties we had.
Yeah, man.
Seemed like now at the end when
no technical difficulties now, but it's all during the whole show we couldn't get it straightened out. But it's all good. We definitely appreciate y'all hanging in there with us, man. But we will see y'all next Wednesday, sometime around now. Be good.
I love the radio, but they're going down. They're going down. They got their big feet in the window and their head pointed to the ground.
Playing around with them bats. Kia OG, making plays on the track. Sports and technology, we mix it in with facts. Catch 'em every